All right. Here we is. Don't worry about the headphones. You know what is broken though is our music machine because it just starts playing again. All right. We're back. And we've got Robyn in the house. What up? What up?
How are you?
Good. I'm doing
Good.
amazing.
That's amazing to hear.
Yeah. What's new with you? Having anything anything
Not
on your
much.
mind? Yeah.
No, not much. Same old, same old. It's cold here. Just the winter, and that sort of stuff. What about you?
Well, I'm sure it's not as cold there. I mean, I'm sure it's way colder there than it is here.
Yeah.
You're probably already seeing snow, right?
Yep. Snow. Got
How
snow.
much?
Not so much. Not so much yet. It's actually a little
Oh,
sad because Tremblant had this like World Cup thing and they had to cancel it because there was not enough snow. So we're not seeing as much as we usually do.
Tremblant?
Yeah.
Mont Tremblant?
Mont Tremblant.
Mont Tremblant.
Mont
Okay.
Tremblant. Yeah.
So wait, so
Mont
is that
Tremblant.
Mont Tremblant? It's a French,
Yeah.
very French place. And now, so you were there at that's a resort, right? That's a ski
No, I
resort?
wasn't there. It was just an example of how it's not as cold as it usually is.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Okay.
That was just an example. I wasn't actually planning on going or there. So
Okay.
nothing to do with me. I just feel sad about the state of the ski hills because I feel like it's a sign, they talk about this global warming and you kind of think
Yeah.
like, whatever. But, when I think you see it when you're like at a ski hill and it's very green and it's not supposed to be as green as it is. And then you're kind of like, oh shit, maybe Greta was onto something. Maybe we
Mm.
should have listened to that little autistic girl.
Yeah, she was how dare you? People like to make fun of her, but she knew what she was talking about.
I think she did.
Yeah. Yeah, so and did you ever go to that place?
Mont
Well, first,
Tremblant? Mont
yeah,
Tremblant?
Montreal. Yeah.
Oui, mais bien sûr. Of course I've been to Mont
Yeah.
Tremblant,
Yeah.
but just not this year. Not now.
Yeah. I didn't know if that was just for like Americans to go as like a
No.
tourist kind of
No,
thing.
no. No, it's somewhere we
Yeah.
like to, as Canadians, we also like to go to Mont Tremblant.
Montreal.
Yeah, it's so close. So why not? Why
Yeah.
wouldn't we?
I was there one time, so I remember
You
it.
were?
Yeah. Yeah, you know how they have those like I don't know if they still have it. There's like these go-kart things, but there's
Oh,
not
yeah, in the
go-karts.
summer.
Yeah, I remember riding down this hill on these go-kart
Uh-huh.
things.
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
summer they have that.
Yeah. Okay, I must have gone in the summer then.
You must have.
Yeah, and we had the ski lift and the whole thing,
Yeah, but they only have those go-karty things. And like you pull up and it just goes.
Yeah, did you ever do that?
I did. Yeah, I've been in the summer and I have done that. That's so much fun. And then in the winter it's all about the skiing.
And have you skied there?
I have.
Now, would you say you're a good skier? Like 1 to 10, how good
No,
of a skier are you?
not good at all, but I know how to get down, and that's just as much as I want to know. Like I don't need to be zipping all around on the black
Right.
diamonds and the like. I just want to go down on a green. I want to make my way to the bottom slowly, carefully, and then land at the bottom and say I did it. Like I don't need to
Right.
be first. I don't need to be like, going crazy.
You just want to go down
Yep.
the slope,
Yep.
get
I
to
just want
the
to,
end
yeah, and be like
safely.
that was nice, but not too crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever like hit into a tree or like,
No, no, thank God.
no?
No, never, nothing like
Never?
that. No, no, I don't. I'm not crazy. Like, I'm not doing it for like I'm not going crazy. I'm just,
You never did a 180 or a 360?
no, nothing like that. I'm very cautious. I'm a very cautious skier.
Yeah, because I've heard of people like hitting trees and then being paralyzed from the waist down.
Okay, so I didn't want to bring this up because it wasn't,
Uh,
sometimes I'm retarded
okay.
and like like, and I say to myself, like, stop, just be cool, be normal. And,
Yeah.
it's sometimes hard for me. So I was on a lift, I was with my daughter, and there was this man and his son, and I would not stop talking. Like, there was someone else on the lift without a helmet, and I was like, what's wrong with people? Like, why would you not use a helmet? Like, that's insane to me. And he was like, yeah, I agree.
Hmm.
Like, I use a helmet. And he's like, he's like a big skier. And I was like, so many of my growing up, like, I wasn't allowed to ski because like so many people died. And then I wouldn't stop talking about people who died on ski
You
hills.
kept talking about people who died?
Yeah, like, I wouldn't stop the whole way up. And the guy probably just wanted to get off the fucking lift. And my daughter's looking at me like, stop, stop, stop. And I would not. I would not stop. I just couldn't stop.
Wow.
Hey,
Yeah.
I was
Russell,
asking myself the
how do you
other
feel
day,
about this?
I was just wondering how Robin's been doing. I haven't seen her on
Oh,
anything in a long time. Good
I
to
know.
see you, Robin.
You too.
So we're just going to wing this, right? I have no planned anything.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
well,
just
I
be
have
And
winging it.
notes. I have notes. I have a plan. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
cool.
I've got
We,
nothing.
we will just follow your lead.
No, I'm just
We
kidding. I'm
did.
just
I did think that we should sing
I would
All
love
right.
like
that.
like there's a now we'd like to present to you BUSTRS busting news for you.
Mm.
And then you will
Hmm.
start singing something, and then Robin will start singing something, and
Okay,
it'll
what
be
do
like
I sing? I
I don't
like
know.
to
I
stream.
was thinking of plays. I've been listening to the soundtracks to Oklahoma
Oh, I
and
love
a
that.
couple other
Okay.
plays recently, and I was
Yeah.
just thinking, it would really get on everyone's nerves if we did a musical stream
I
where
could
we just
do,
sang everything.
well, I could do one day more.
Hmm.
I can basically do all the parts. If
Ooh,
you want me to do that for you from Les Mis.
hell yeah! From Les Mis.
Yeah, one day more. I could do all the
Oh
parts.
shit!
Yeah.
You're willing to do that?
Yeah, I think I am.
Let's showcase Robin. Listen, Robin
Okay.
is
I don't know if
actress,
anyone's heard my singing though before, but
fashion model. Robin is a model, and I'm sure you know that. Jewelry
Multi-talented.
designer, entertainer,
yeah.
broadcaster,
Mm-hmm.
and performer.
Yeah.
Top
Off
performer.
Broadway. Off Broadway performer. Yeah.
One day
That's true.
more, another day, another destiny. I don't want to keep going.
Oh, I
I
thought there was more.
learned that song. I'm going to wash that man right out of my hair.
What about the press tour? I keep getting like YouTube videos for the press tour of Wicked. Has anyone else
Hmm.
been seeing about this?
I've been
I get
hearing.
Firehouse sub commercials and Sweetwater and other music company commercials nonstop. That's all I get.
Firehouse. What? How does that? Okay. How is that relevant? That's
I
Oh,
don't know.
interesting
I
too.
guess I just think, hey, fatso, you're probably hungry. So,
Okay. All right.
so I
Now,
don't like that. That hurts my feelings.
oh, they've targeted you as a fat person. You're
Yeah,
saying.
that's what they're doing, man.
Okay.
Those fuckers.
Wow. So as far as the whole Wicked, I did notice there was some controversy about how people felt about the poster. They said it was
Sexist.
sexist, or I thought it was
Okay.
racist.
Oh, yeah. It's either one of those nowadays, right?
No, not the public. The actual actress who was in it.
Whoa,
There was some
okay.
controversy.
They don't let them approve of any of that stuff first. They don't run it by them.
She didn't like that it was. Yeah, it's well. You know what happens is like there's 1,000 versions of.
Oh yeah, okay.
And so she didn't like that her eyes were covered, I think.
What I've been seeing is just like that everyone's like so nauseated by these two and their phoniness, and like that they're just like it's like they're just making their people already kind of find like, you know, theater kids a little cringe, and they're like making them hate theater kids like even more because these two are
Yeah,
like
when I was in high
over
school,
the top and they're so fake.
I was friends with a bunch of we called them drama. Back then, drama was actually, it meant acting and stuff back when I was a youngster.
That's a kinder word than we called them, but
What do you call them?
well, actually, a lot of people called them art fags, but I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, exactly.
Art fags.
No, we called them that, but minus the art.
Oh, just straight up.
No, I didn't call them that. I'm a believer in all the colors of the rainbow. So
I was like a sort of hippie weirdo version of Ferris Bueller. I had a bunch of different friends in high school.
Yeah,
I was able to network with many different types.
That. You were able to network with the L's, the G's, the B's, the T's, the Q's, the I's, and the A's.
Yeah, because one of the guys I was
what is your favorite?
Well, my favorite, I guess the eyes.
Yeah.
The eyes.
That's intersex.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't even know what that means, so I'm like, okay, cool.
I just saw on X today. Someone posted like that this girl, she's like a movie star or whatever, and she came out as masculine, trans, non-gender, and someone's like, explain this to me as if I was 5 years old, and people are like, she just
it does
attention.
It does get unusual.
Yeah.
Wait, so she was not able to explain it?
I think someone just said like, this just means she needs attention.
Wait, so
yeah. I didn't know we were streaming. If I said anything fucked up, I apologize. How's everybody doing? Lexi, Boot,
you thought we were just hanging out?
Disco. Who is that other one?
You were born with
Nary. Hey.
Betty Leggetti. How you doing?
Betty Leggetti.
New fan.
Betty Leggetti.
Who's late? Betty Leggetti. Jetty. What does that mean? Betty Spaghetti, but it's lay.
Lay Jetto. Okay, I know. I think I might know that it's a combination of Betty and Lay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense. I believe it.
So, are you thinking that they're like hooking up or something?
I want to know, Russell, because I feel like maybe you'll know. What's the latest? What's going on?
Good question.
Can I have a brief summary? Can I get a synopsis?
Okay, let's see. Damn. Well, there was people that used to like each other, and they don't like each other anymore.
Oh.
Okay.
What people?
That's all I can.
That was a quick. That's a very concise.
Yeah, that's really.
Okay.
And there was probably couples that were in love, and they're not in love anymore, and they're taking it out on each other on YouTube. I would imagine.
Who are these people?
I really don't know.
Are you talking about JK and Abe? Are you talking about
Oh, I don't see.
AOC
I
and
really don't know anything about that. I heard about it yesterday, but I don't know Abe or JK all that well. But I like both of them, so I hope everything goes well.
do you feel like you have a dual loyalty, much like someone who was born in Israel and moved to America?
What is there?
Like Miss Robin did.
What?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't born in Israel. But what is there? What do you think?
Yeah.
I think. Hey, how you doing, Mike? Okay, yeah, Brutal. Thank you, Mr. Brutal Mafia, Mr. Brute. Alex likes Poon, who likes Josh, but doesn't like Alex, who likes Steffi, who hates Sam. Thank you very much, sir. That is what's going on now.
Let me see. Alex likes Poon, who likes Josh, but doesn't like Alex, who likes Steffi, who hates Sam.
And I can do a little explaining. Alex and Steffi are a couple.
Okay.
Poon and Alex are really good friends.
Oh, okay.
Offline friends too. Josh is Josh X, and I think he and Poon are friends, but he and AOC definitely do not like each other. I can prove that if I have to. And yeah, that's what's going on.
Wow.
Okay. Now but what does it go? What's going on with this Steph? Is this Steph like Steph and Rex?
Oh no, that's not the same person at all. No, not that one.
All right, good. Because I don't want to deal with that. She's a old,
I think we would call them drug hags back when I was
a drug hag.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is a nickname for.
That's a nickname for what? Women that you don't like?
Steffi and a lot of people are apparently a couples.
Okay.
So
does that fill you in, Robin? Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
All?
I got
how you doing, man?
He and that shall not be named because he is crazy and has a new girlfriend that he treats the same way as others are still having issues. Well, Lexi Lou, and he that shall not be named because he is still crazy.
Are we talking about Alex?
And he has a girlfriend that he treats.
I don't know.
I mean, he does.
Oh, Folds brings up something that I did. I heard about that too.
Tell me about that.
As far as I know, it's all alleged, and I don't have any clue if it happened or not.
What?
That's just me. If anyone else does, fill us in.
Oh, Brutal Mafia has an apology.
Brutal Mafia. Thanks, Brutal Mafia. Okay, but also someone was e-jacking with someone else, and we don't know for sure who any of them are, but Poon has photos.
Why does Poon have photos?
Randos on the internet were e-jacking, and Poon has photos, and we have to be interested in that. Isn't that just like internet porn, or
that's revenge porn, isn't it? If those photos get out, that is revenge porn.
Why does Poon have the porn?
Why
I don't know that he does. I haven't heard a whole lot about this.
But I'm just wondering how he got access to it. Was he involved?
I would be surprised if he didn't have the porn.
Because he's a big e-jacker. Yeah, actually, the last time I was talking to him, that was the conversation. Because Sam was saying he was saying you haven't got laid in like 3 years or whatever. He's like, yeah, maybe not in real life, but I've been e-jacking like a motherfucker.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I mean he's if there's anything that he knows, that's what he does.
That's true. Getty. The amount
Do
of
you think?
ejacking that goes on is staggering.
Do you think ejacking takes the place of actual? Is that as satisfying as
I don't
actual
know.
sex?
I mean, is
I
it for
would
you,
think
Robin?
no. I would think it would only make you even lonelier,
Yeah, at the end of
personally.
after.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
it all depends.
doesn't all sex make you feel just lonelier after?
Especially if you know it's like, yeah, I
Interesting.
probably won't see her. She's probably not
Wow.
going to want to hang out with me again after this horrible sex I gave her. Damn it. I did such a
Wow.
horrible job. She's never coming back. That's a possibility,
Yeah.
yeah.
What you've done such a bad job sexually that a
Yeah,
woman
she's
said,
just gone, baby.
yeah. Is that the norm for you, or are you normally
I really don't want to answer that if that's
okay?
okay.
You
It
do what
was a
makes you feel
hypothetical.
comfortable.
It's just a hypothetical
Yeah.
about whether or not you please a woman.
If I know how to have sex or not. Yeah,
Well, let's
true.
just assume that the answer is yes, and that you're a sexpert, that
Yeah.
you're good.
Expert.
Yeah, you're good at I don't usually do word stuff. But so what do you think about like people, I don't know, there's people do cyber sexual VR you know, machines, all that kind of stuff.
Like where you wear like a headset and you are
Yeah.
virtually fucking someone and they're feeling it because they're receiving it.
Wow.
Exactly.
That's interesting. I didn't know that was possible.
I didn't know it was
Yeah.
possible either.
Well, I mean, listen, Chinese people are up to some interesting things.
Is that
Must
actually
be.
possible?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I feel like a weird person because I feel like I know a lot more about this stuff than you guys. Maybe I've been around the internet too
Do you
much.
do that?
No, but it seems interesting. I mean, I
How does
wouldn't
it
be
work
opposed to
exactly?
it. So there's like you can virtually make something vibrate in a person over the
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
internet.
Yeah.
Um,
I know of that one.
let's say there's probably a vagina version of it. I don't actually know.
Okay. Oh, so you're guessing.
No, but it's just yeah, I guess I'm guessing. But it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
You are not an expert. This is not
No.
true.
Yeah, you
You're not
pretended
an
like you were an
expert at
expert
it.
and then we found out you're not.
In my, you know what, my imagination created this whole scenario that may or may not exist, that I may or may
Right.
not have seen. And
Okay.
you
That's
caught
fair
me.
enough, dude. I do that with everything.
You caught me being full of
It's
shit.
okay. Yeah, whatever.
But I bet if I Googled it, I bet I would find something like that.
Yeah.
There's hope that that will be a possibility in the not too distant future.
Yeah.
I mean, am I just like, there's robots, there's all kind of shit. Now I want to understand. Let's get down to the brass tacks.
Okay.
What do you feel like? Oh, Demolition Man. Well, we did cover that with Betty Spaghetti showed that clip on the show, but that was more of a mental thing. That was like there was no physical, sexual happening. It was all in the brain. You remember that scene from the movie? Robin, do you ever see that? Russell, do you ever see that scene where they like?
No, but I remember a movie, Barbarella, and the modern space age way to have sex in Barbarella was you just took a pill and held each other's hands together, and that's how you made love.
You took a pill
What
and
ab-
held each other's hand. Okay.
What
Have y'all
about
seen
this?
Barbarella?
No. What
No.
about this
Okay.
new movie that's supposed to be really fucked up with Demi Moore about staying young? Has anyone seen that?
No. What's
It's called The Substance.
The Substance.
Yeah.
No, I don't know about that. Can you tell us?
It's supposed to be like a really fucked up, like gore, not horror, but like terror, mental terror or something, like film. And it's about Demi Moore is getting older, so she goes to a doctor and she gets like I guess put to sleep, and then this like younger version of her wakes up, but then the younger version like enjoys being young so much and like can only live when she's like asleep, and so then she starts trying to get her to sleep longer, and then I guess like I'm not really sure. I didn't see
Huh.
it, but I hear that it's like really fucked up.
Okay.
But Demi Moore looks amazing.
In the movie?
No, just like yeah, in the
In
movie, but
general.
also in general, she looks amazing.
Yeah, wasn't she with
Ashton
somebody?
Kutcher.
Ashram Kutcher.
Well, Marie
Yeah.
and Winkler would argue cyber sex involves the brain and no touching.
The brain.
Oh.
No touching of yourself?
You can touch yourself,
Oh. Okay. So
right?
it's yeah.
You must have to.
Yeah.
I mean,
Otherwise it's just mental masturbation. What is cyber? So I mean, I remember cyber sex back in the 90s.
do you remember that movie with Angelina Jolie
What was that movie?
about hackers?
Was no.
Okay, that was a good movie. But anyway, sorry, continue.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but maybe I'll watch it.
You should.
You know what it's called?
Hackers.
Hackers. Oh, it's called Hackers. Okay.
Let me double check, but I think so. Okay, please continue.
Hackers. Okay. Yeah, no, I'll put it on my list and I'll check it out.
Yeah, please do.
So she's like a computer hacker type of
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny like how we thought in 1995 how hacking would be, you know.
Oh, it's like very like futuristic kind of like about the future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now I want to ask Russell, do you want to be interviewing ROBYN like this is an episode of Rusters?
I hadn't really planned on doing it, but I guess we
Okay.
could.
I think you didn't plan on it because I literally just saw HB was live and I clicked the link, so there was no planning involved at all.
Yeah, I'm
That
pretty
is true.
damn good at what I do, but I'm not that good. I will admit.
Yeah. Well, what's this new RXSXL? Is that like your was that your screen name back in the day?
No, I
Of
just
AIM?
made it up one night when I had to change the name on it, so I just put that.
Okay. Now, as someone who's like been, I have to imagine, maybe both of you could agree with this, but I think more so ROBYN, do you feel that you have been persecuted by the powers that be on live streaming?
Like how so?
Well, there were some people coming after you. Am I wrong?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm
beloved
on the internet.
I agree. But there were some people.
I can't think of any ever.
Okay. Then maybe let's
Maybe you're misremembering.
Most beautiful
I'm like
heart.
an internet.
Soul,
I'm an
mind.
internet sweetheart.
The beloved ROBYN
Yeah.
of the internet.
Yeah.
You used to do a show with
Andy Cruz.
Andy Cruz.
Yeah.
So you were co-host on that show?
I was, yes.
Now, did you do multiple shows? Was it one show?
Multiple. We did it for years.
Now you're talking about the Gossip Hour, or
Gossip Hour.
Okay. And was this on the Pod Trash
Were you
Network?
a big fan?
I was a listener, and I enjoyed it, and I was a fan.
You know what? Can I
A
be
big
honest?
fan, you might say.
When I first found out about Pod Trash, I honestly thought that Andy and Robin were an item, that they were like a couple that was streaming
a lot of people thought
together.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
because they had that on-air kind of
magnetism.
Excellent chemistry. I wish I
Yeah.
had that kind of chemistry with a female.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Just period. Like in real life.
You're saying
even.
you've never had that kind of magic.
No,
No?
It's usually just like we dislike each other, no matter what's going on.
Wow.
Like under the surface, there's always some pent up resentment just getting ready to explode. Unfortunately,
Why?
I guess because I'm an asshole. I just
Oh no.
throw that one out. That's
You
probably
can't hide
why.
it for even
And they're assholes too, and two assholes shouldn't hang out. Probably.
Wait, have you? How long can you hide that for?
Couple months tops, probably.
Yeah.
Something always frustrating happens.
So you don't ever take it out in the bedroom as like rough sex?
Spanking?
Yeah, take your frustration. Well, I know
Well,
Rob
if it's
is
someone
into
you
that.
only know online, that's not really an option, but it's usually just like a straight up platonic friendship that goes south without any sort of romantic anything guiding it.
Really?
Yeah.
Now what do you attribute that to
I'm a
just
sissy
being
little bitch. Yeah, I think I'm a sissy little bitch, and that's
you read my
unfortunate.
mind. No,
Yeah,
I wasn't gonna
it
say that.
sucks, but it's probably the fucking
Now, why
truth,
do you say that you're a sissy little bitch? Have you been called that by a woman or a man?
No,
It's
but
not
I
nice.
just think that I think that I just don't really sometimes I'm completely unaware of what's really going on.
With what? With
What is really going on?
Just uncomfortable situations you can find yourself in where for some reason, not too sure, you just become disliked, and you can tell that's going on, and it kind of is spread out over a period of time. Then things come to a head, and the friendship is completely over with. And
is this still that same girl that you were talking about last time?
If I was talking about someone, I don't remember. So
okay,
that's good that I don't remember things.
So this doesn't apply to anybody. You're just saying in general. This is
just
about this time, about maybe last year in February or something. I remember I was driving to Tremblant, and then you were talking about someone and kind of saying the same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm Mr. Repeat himself.
Wow.
So
No, I'm just wondering if it's the same situation or different one.
I think even if it is a different person, and even if it is a different situation, it's basically the same old shit too. So
I'm sorry.
Just
I'm sorry to hear
everything
that.
can be applied to everything.
I hope that it turns around and you find someone who really you just connect with, and you don't have to
just
try.
find like an actual girlfriend instead of being friends with women.
Yeah, you know what I just read?
Yeah, that's the plan. I think I'm gonna actually try to do that next time.
I read something recently, and it said you can't say the wrong thing around the right person.
Yeah, because you can definitely say the wrong thing around, you know. I think
And
that's
that
really good.
means that
That's really
like
good, Robin.
yeah, that like the right person will not take something the wrong way, even if you say the wrong thing.
Sorry,
Yeah,
say
wouldn't
again.
that be nice? I actually think that sounds really cool. I hope that's possible for me in the future.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but I think that you got to talk about it. Like, what is your situation, Russell? Are you just like not making women? Are you just staying friends with them and not,
I know I don't mind staying
making it
friends.
sex?
I don't mind staying friends with them. I've never felt that like being friend zoned is like, oh no, your life sucks. You're friends with someone. But
Right,
it's
right.
there's always some sort of end. There's always some sort of end to everything. It's usually just I
What do you
guess
mean by that?
ghosting. Just
Oh, they
ghosting each other
friends ghost
eventually.
you?
Yeah, well, because we just don't get along after a certain point, and nothing you say makes anything any better.
So you're saying this just happens with friends in general, or with women?
At least a handful of them in my 40 some years of existence.
But do you ever lay down when you're with them?
Ground
Do you
rules.
ever lay down the law, just like
With your fist.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't overstep
Yeah.
my boundaries. I don't try to get.
Maybe you have to. Maybe you need a little bit more. You have to act a little bit more dominant.
Yeah.
It's weird to want to have to dominate a friendship, though. That just seems
No. We're
cool.
talking. Well, not with a friendship, but we're talking about like with women, like moving it forward. Just like, are you saying that friendships are an issue, or
Yeah, my
with women
friendships
it's an
can be,
issue?
but I think the next thing to do is just go the extra step and attempt a relationship that's not just a friendship. Maybe that'll actually. Maybe I've prepared myself for all this stuff mentally, psychically,
Okay.
so I can go forward, and just be like, okay, I know what can happen and what can't happen. I know what would be good and what would be bad. So I'm just gonna wing it,
All right. And so, what would
Just
that look like?
film.
And
I'm visualizing right now that I can just like where I'm living now in these apartments, that someone around here might take a shine to me, and we can hold hands and pitch woo.
Oh, that's nice.
all right.
Yeah.
I hope that for you. Do you
Thank you
manifest
very
it?
much. I am, yeah. I was actually talking to this healer that uses crystals and stuff like that. And I know a lot of people might think that is weird, but what I liked about it was she was talking about the manifestation of positive and negative energies that not only you can give off, but other people can give off to you, and how to rid yourself, how to cleanse yourself of negative energies. And I thought it was very interesting. And I was like, yeah, I probably need to cleanse myself of some negative energies.
And how do you cleanse yourself? Is it through?
You have to brutally murder that person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the only thing that kind of sucked about
mentally?
it. No, it's more of like, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. It's not true, anyone. I'm not a serial killer. All right, but no, you just gotta transfer the energy into
an object or something like that. Like I was given the advice, put a rose in a vase,
Oh, like
set
the
that
bees.
outside, and let the flower die, and all
Like
the
the-
energy will
That's from
die.
Beauty
All the
and the
negative
Beast.
energy will die with the flower. I thought that was
Okay.
pretty cool. You know, I thought that was pretty cool. So something like that.
So what do? You take a rose, right? You put it outside, and
In a
you
vase,
say,
or vase. Do people say vase, vase, vase? Yeah,
and
and
where I
just
live, they say
Whatever.
vase, but you can say
You can
vase,
say
vase,
either.
I
vase,
say
whatever.
aunt too. So I know a lot of
Tomato,
people don't say
tomato.
aunt. Yeah.
Um,
That's what you
you
do,
know,
is just let that energy die out, which I like. I think
yeah,
it's good not to keep negative energy stoking.
yeah, I agree. Speaking of negative energy, what are you doing, Tony Macaroni?
Being a real so and so.
Yeah, yeah. A real so and so. Yeah, mind your business, Mister.
Yeah, dude. What do you want? Like,
Uh,
he wanted attention, exactly.
he did want attention.
Be
Guy,
cool.
guy who doesn't even use his real voice. He's always using a voice changer. He is full of baloney, just like his name. He lives up to it.
Hey, spooky girl.
Spooky girl in the chat.
Miss Spooky, how are you doing?
Hi, David Walsh.
David Walsh.
The
David
truth.
Walsh.
Welcome.
When's David Walsh gonna start streaming again?
Yeah. Yeah, David. When are you going to start streaming again? When are you going to start telling us about, the secrets of God and manhood and uplifting?
All the things.
Yeah. Did you ever see when David was like in the middle of the highway talking shit to a guy?
No.
He's like the guy's truck sideways and he's like streaming while he's yelling at the guy or something. I wish I
Hey,
could play
Becky
it.
Boo.
What up, Becky?
Oh, sorry. Just refer to him as the truth.
The truth. Okay,
The
how you
truth.
doing, the truth?
He no
What's
longer
up,
goes
the
by
Becky
truth?
Boo,
David
how are
Walsh,
you?
previously known as.
The artist formerly known as David. Well, I guess I can throw the link out there to people.
Oh yeah.
I didn't think about that because there's some of the regular people are here and some weirdos, but we accept the weird and the regular.
Yeah.
No Java or Sam, so it's not technically this is a hangout stream.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, because we try to get the people together, but the people, what did that guy say? The people are retarded. Remember that guy?
No.
Osho. Did you ever watch? Democracy is run by the people, but the problem is the people are retarded. You don't remember that guy?
Nope.
Okay. Well, he was a hell of a guy. And he talked about a lot of shit. Like I mean, I'm telling you, you would be surprised. And if I told you, it wouldn't be a secret. There's this guy on Kill Tony who's a lot like that. He talks about like looking around the corner and all that shit. I gotta ask you guys, if you could redo anything in your life, what would it be? Good answer.
Nothing.
Okay. Well, I will ask you then, Russell. How did you feel about the first Rusters show?
I thought it went pretty well.
Did you like being in the seat of the interviewer's seat?
I did.
Yeah, it was a good feeling. So, what are we going to do as far as the next person, hosting?
Hopefully it'll be Jarva. I would like to
Okay.
just interview her about music and art and stuff.
Yeah, so it seemed like maybe I didn't get back to the group soon enough. So, because she was like saying, when is this going to happen? What date? But yeah, so we've been trying to line something up with her or Sam. And then let's say branching out from there. Do you have other ideas, or is that something you are planning to keep a secret? Is that part of the secret sauce of the
I'm
Ruster?
going to come up with some ideas, hopefully. And
Okay. But let's say Sam Hill was ready tomorrow. Do you have interview questions for him?
yeah,
Okay. So you already have, all right. You already kind of know what you might say to him. The same thing with Jarva.
yep.
Now, would you be interested in, if you had more time, would you be interested in interviewing Robyn?
Yeah, I would just have to just do some prep and figure out what questions to ask and stuff like that.
Okay. She did the show with Andy Dick's past girlfriend or wife.
Oh,
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Fiance. Yeah.
Eliza Jordana?
Eliza Jordana. Yeah.
Okay, I do know who that is.
And you know what? How long did you do that show?
That was about 10 years ago, and I did it. I don't know how long I did it for, actually. I have no idea. That's a good question.
And was this online? Was this in person?
It was online. It was
Okay.
it was a platform, I think it was called Spreecast.
Okay.
And I just heard them talk about it on Howard Stern. And I heard Howard talk about it.
And so you just got interested and you were like, I want to do this. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if that's that Canadian internet or maybe her phone died. I don't know. Maybe Mont Tremblant internet went out. Who knows? Oh, she got a call. Okay.
Thank you, Robyn. It's
Thank
nice
you,
to see
Robyn.
her again.
Good to have you here. So yeah, I mean, as far as the internet live streaming, do you feel like you've reached the heights of what you want to reach? What
I don't know about
What do
that,
you
but I just got into doing it again kind of recently.
Yeah.
I took some time off from it, and I think I came back refreshed, ready to do it again.
So you were kind of checked out for a little while, maybe.
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
bored of it,
There was other stuff going on in life too, and yeah, I didn't really feel like doing it, but now everything is fine.
And do you think that it's got something to do with just the pure raw amazing talent we have coming up in this fine world of streaming?
Yes. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I'm thinking. That
Okay.
we're so good at all this, and we're giving it away for free. It's very
That's
nice of
true.
us. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
extremely kind of us to offer people this entertainment for free. So yeah, let's
Yeah.
keep doing it.
And we have, we were talking about Andy Cruz. He showed up.
Mr. Cruz. I love Andy
Cruz.
Cruz.
Yeah. So who lost their channel? Who's
I think the Truth lost his channel.
The Truth. You can't fuck with the Truth.
The
Damn.
Truth. You know what will make you lose a channel on YouTube though? Is the truth. Telling the truth. Yeah, they don't like when you tell the truth. So unfortunately, that's probably why the Truth lost his channel, is he was telling the truth.
Yeah. Wow.
So you got to duck around all this stuff on YouTube. Good thing, like you don't ever see a time where you'll be monetized and running ads or anything like that, do you? Because you got to be real careful and mute certain words.
Yeah,
or just not say certain words, and it makes listening to something like that terrible. Like, it's like, okay, this doesn't even make any fucking sense. They're having to mute out so many words.
Yeah, you can't say.
Yeah, like, have you ever heard a true crime stream where they can't say anything? Or like someone's made a documentary and every single phrase has to be muted because of monetization? Sucks.
Yeah, like they can't say rape, sexual assault, murder, right? Yeah, I say you unalived someone and you essayed them.
I watched one about Timothy McVeigh recently, and the phrase bombing had to be muted out.
Bombing?
Yeah, which you think of Timothy McVeigh, bombing is a very big part of what happened with him, and you're gonna have to mention it a whole fucking lot. How you doing, Napdos?
Napdos is here?
So I don't know. I don't want to sound like some hippie or something, but I'd rather be able to say what I want instead of worrying about monetization, you know?
Yeah. No, I agree with that. And that's why that's what Red Bar does. Like, he has his own thing on his own.
Because I wouldn't be able to do it. So unfortunately, Hostbusters, you'd be the one that have to go back and mute out all the words that aren't appropriate. And you would hate doing that, I'm gonna imagine.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get really sick of it really quick.
Yeah, I think what some people do is they do like they'll mute it on YouTube, and then they'll say, if you want to pay for our Patreon for the uncensored, you could do that. But like going through 5 hours finding the right words, that seems near impossible.
Yeah, you probably would just be like, fuck this stupid stream. I'm not going to even upload it.
Yeah. And do you even know, like, is there like a list of words? Like, can you find a list of these words?
I guess they would have something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like George Carlin had the 7 words, but there's like 1,000 words you can't say on YouTube.
Yeah, there really is. Betty Leggetti, I think that, within reason, free speech. Like, if you say, let's go kill all the blanks, I could see where they get mad about that. But if you say that Ted Bundy viciously raped and murdered a bunch of women and you have to bleep out everything except for Ted Bundy and women, that's really fucking stupid. It's not going to make any sense. People aren't going to want to listen to it. And I'm going to say this, people probably think you're a pussy and the only thing you care about is money over any sort of integrity or presenting any sort of facts or anything like that. So am I getting up on a soapbox or what? I'm sorry.
No, I agree with you. I mean, like you hear like Tony Hinchcliffe talking about this and saying that, oh, you can't say this and that and the other thing on YouTube. And it's like, yeah, you can. You just can't get paid. That's all. You can say whatever the fuck you want. You just can't get paid. But he has like ads in his video, he has ads built into the video. He just wants that second double dipping of the YouTube ad monetization. And you got to mute all this shit for that.
Matan has a couple of advertisers. So I guess some advertisers are completely cool with your content no matter what.
Yeah, have you seen the type of shit he says on those ads?
Yeah, but I think the cool thing is that he's young,
yeah,
and he can get away with saying that kind of shit. Because unless you're Dave Lucas, you're not gonna want to fucking punch out a 17-year-old for calling you Big Fat Okerson or something like that.
Yeah,
it's a great gimmick, and I hope he because pretty soon he's going to be 20 or whatever. So I hope he continues to do as much content as possible between now and then, because it's really funny how he can get away with the questions and the line of questioning and stuff.
Big Fat Okerson, you called yourself Big Fat Okerson, and he says, did you see he did an ad? And the CEO of this underwear company is a pedophile.
His live reads are great.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good, man.
Now, why do you want to be so big and fat, Big Fat Okerson?
I love that. Yeah, have you seen any recent ones that were good?
Oh yeah, just about all of them I've liked.
Yeah.
And there was man, see, I hate when I bring up something and I forget. Donnell Rawlings, a comedian. He was really good. He played along with everything perfectly, and it was really good.
Okay.
And I think he did his stream, and then he returned the favor by doing Matan's stream. So it was both were good.
Okay.
And it's easy for me to remember because his name is Donnell, and my name is Russell. So it's like the same name. If someone had twins, they could name them Russell and Donnell, and they look similar.
Wait. You're saying you look like Donnell Rawlings?
No, the names do.
Oh.
Donnell and Russell.
I got you. Yeah, the same
something
kind of
with two of the same letter, or sorry, whatever number. What the fuck am I saying?
same
I got
vowels
really
and consonant ratio.
I got really confused trying to be smart, so I'm just going to go back to being normal again. Sorry about that, everyone.
I started to get what you were saying halfway after you lost faith in it. That's funny. But maybe that means you and Donnell Rawlings could be friends. I don't know.
It's pretty big. That would be quite the publicity boost for me.
Yeah.
I would, and of course, I would bring that back to Buster's.
Yeah. Oh, that would be good. I mean, do you think that you and him, do you feel like you and him are have similar interests in any way?
I'm not really sure, but I thought he was a really good guest on Matan. Is it Evan? Evan? Yeah, on Matan's. He was very good.
Yeah. Yeah, he was, and he came to prominence through did you see his Game Awards thing?
Recently, I saw a clip of him.
On the Game
He just
Awards.
got up and started talking like he was part of the show. That's a lot of fucking balls to do something like that.
Yeah, that was great. That was, I guess, that was his rise to fame. And before that, he didn't use that voice. He was just talked like a regular person. And he just decided to.
Thank you very much, Mr. Five Iron. Donnell is probably most known for being part of the Chappelle show, and Matan made sure to reference that a bunch and make him really uncomfortable. So
now, why did that make him uncomfortable that he was on the Chappelle show? Because that's a beloved show.
well, Matan kept asking him, like, what would you do with your life if you weren't friends with Dave Chappelle, and those kind of questions. And
oh, saying like basically that Dave Chappelle made him who he was, and like that kind of thing.
Uh-oh, is Hostbusters gone?
Oh, I'm here.
No, there he is. Yeah, because famous people love when you bring up their more famous friends and stuff, and especially the accusations of getting somewhere because of who you know, not your talent or anything like that.
Okay, so
I guess people could say that about me, that if I didn't know you,
oh, okay.
no one would let me on any stream, which probably is kind of true, but I have a couple other friends too, so it's good to have friends.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be. I have had streamers say like, I made you, I created you. You wouldn't be yourself. Oops. You wouldn't be who you were without me on my show. I'll leave it to your imagination to guess who.
I think it's pretty wild. I'm not trying to get too sentimental or whatever, but we've been doing this together it doesn't seem like a really long fucking time when you actually think back.
Yeah.
Like you probably looked like a child when we first started streaming together. And my beard probably wasn't all gray yet, so it's been a while.
Yeah. Yeah, it was what? We're going on
2019, was it?
2018 even.
2018? Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. So we
and despite our mutual love of disassociation techniques, we can remember that. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome
back.
Welcome back to Busters.
Welcome myself back. It's okay.
Where's the
I got this.
You got this.
See.
I always thought that Robyn, I always enjoyed her on every stream she was on, and when she was doing her own streams, I enjoyed those too. So it's really cool to have her.
High five here.
I'm gonna start blubbering and crying at any moment. I'm sorry. Getting really emotional about everything. I apologize to anyone streaming or watching this stream. I mean,
big moment that I'm
it's
here.
almost Christmas time. It's
that's probably tugging at my heartstrings.
Oh, thanks so much.
Yeah. Tell us more, Russell. Get really peel it back the curtain.
Christmas time is here again.
I think I was telling you about Spreecast, and I got a phone call and I left.
Yes.
So yeah, what happened was I don't know if anyone cares if I should get back into it or not.
Let's get after it.
Okay, so then I heard about it on Stern. I called in. I had a little dog, and I was just like, she had a dog, and I said, I have a little dog too. And I started going on the show for a while, and then she hated me, and I was kicked off the show. But I still stayed friends with some of the people, and I'm still yeah, friends with some of them, and she does not like me. And that is the summary.
Okay. Now let's dig into that. So,
Okay.
why did she decide that she didn't like you? What was
Um,
the reasoning that she gave? Maybe it was different from what the actual reasoning was. What do you think it was?
so this thing happened, and I called in. She knew that I was going to call in to ask a question, and then she turned it around and made it that I was asking a question for like malicious reasons. And
Okay.
I also, I guess I wasn't, I don't know, it just, then she just didn't, so then she started just talking shit about me. And I think um
She started talking shit about you because what? She inferred something that you weren't saying?
yeah, I think so.
Okay. And she never
Whatever.
asked you to clarify it.
No, she kind of kicked me off and wouldn't let me speak, wouldn't let me
Okay.
like correct myself. And then yeah.
Now, does she have a history of doing this?
Yeah, I would say.
Okay. And does she kind of like treat everybody like this?
I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe. I mean, there
Okay.
she's still friendly with some people, but they're people that, yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
It's IRL streaming, and I guess she's doing well, and good luck to her. And except for that time that she was beat up with that by that guy.
Now, when she got beat up, since you don't like her, when she got beat up, were you like, hell yeah, that fucking bitch?
um, don't no, no.
No, probably not. Okay. That you still felt like as a person, as a woman,
It was like, yeah,
that's not good. And what happened? She got beat up by somebody?
yeah, by some guy.
Some
Hey,
guy.
Andy.
Andy, yeah, okay. Yeah, Andy's here. We were talking about you and Robin. You
Yeah,
did
and
a
then I
show
joined
for a
Podtrash, and
long time.
Andy Cruz and I started doing a show, Gossip Hour.
Now, as far as co-hosts go, obviously you
One of
had
my
the whole
Andy's one of my favorites.
better than Eliza.
Well, Lisa, I wasn't a co-host. I
Elisa.
just kind of was like a guest on her show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Elisa Jordana. So you okay. So now did you have other co-hosts or is Andy Cruz the main number one person that you've been co-host with? Well, did have David Walsh. You were a co-host there
Yeah,
for a
I was
little
co-host
while.
with David Walsh. There was also other people on Podtrash that I did shows with. There was this guy, John the Magic Guy, and I did the A Team, like Canadian A.
Ah.
Yeah. And I did a show with this girl, Crystal. Um, and I did a show with someone else called Party Line. And
Oh,
yeah,
you
so
did a lot of shows.
I've done a lot of shows, and yeah,
And
Andy was probably my favorite co-host.
wow, so okay. And you just said you did that for like 5 years or something
Andy and
like
I
that?
were co-hosts for a long time. Yeah, we did Gossip Hour for a long time. Um, we had a great turnout. People loved that show. But Andy has other co-hosts now, and
Now, why is that?
not things can't always last forever.
I want to know what led to that. Was there a rift?
No, no riff. We just
No.
because we were doing it on mostly about like Kermit and Friends stuff, um, and then so he and I just have like kind of different interests now that he does his show about other things, and yeah. It was
Okay.
just about that, different interests. But we did have this like Kermit and Friends interest that we would do this gossip hour about Kermit and Friends, and that was fun.
Okay. So he doesn't like Kermit and Friends anymore. Talking
No,
about
it's not that he
that.
doesn't like it. Neither of us are interested in doing a show on Kermit and Friends.
Okay. Just kind of
So
boring
that
and
ended, and
different.
then we like, yeah.
So what's in the future for you? Like, what do you see as
I
like,
don't know. I don't know
you
at
know?
all. I just I was happy to come and say hi to you guys,
Yeah.
and
Good to see you,
yeah,
as always.
yeah.
Um,
I'm knitting.
you're knitting. Are you gonna do a knitting hour?
I don't think so. No, probably not. I don't
No.
know that I'm like really, about streaming right now.
Okay. Maybe that's not your thing
Yeah,
right
when
now.
when you're dating people in the real world, real life,
Yeah.
sometimes if you tell them that you're overly involved in the internet, or if they see that you're doing things like Peloton streams or just like doing streams talking about like retards on the internet, it can sometimes be a little bit of a turnoff, I guess.
Oh, okay. You're
And I wouldn't want to
saying,
scare any potential suitors away.
I say. So you feel that that is a negative thing in your world. If they found out you were streaming, they would think less of you.
I don't know. I don't know. I've just been busy.
You're just busy. You got to focus on your life and do you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's understandable. Is it a weird like transition going from being online a decent amount of time to just like regular world person, or have you always felt like you were more in the real world than online?
Yeah, no, it hasn't been like too weird because I was kind of taking a break
Okay.
before. 5 Iron, I was using apps. I was on Hinge and I was on Raya. Um, and now I'm kind of dating someone, so I'm not on any apps anymore.
Okay.
But I wouldn't want them.
What is
Raya is the
Raya?
celebrity dating app,
Oh, really?
and it takes about a year to get onto that, so it must be serious that I deleted
Hmm.
that I deleted my Raya account because
Hmm.
it's fucking hard to get onto that.
Now, is that true? Is that true? Wait, so did you find a celebrity celebrity
So
boyfriend? Celebrity suitor?
Raya, Raya, and
Yeah.
I matched with a Israeli Olympic baseball player named
Really?
Shlomo. I also got suggested Diplo, Jamie Foxx, and that guy from Scrubs.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
So you're looking to go on dates with those
Well, no,
fellas?
I didn't. I didn't end up going on dates with any of them. No.
Oh,
So
but you're
uh,
saying you matched with them?
I found Raya to be a little impractical because you're matching with people that live in like LA or wherever, New York, and then like I'm kind of looking for like a more local relationship. Like I don't want.
Right.
I think that's good if you like you want a sugar daddy that's going to fly you out somewhere, fuck you, and then send you back to wherever you're from. And I don't know that that's like really what I was looking for.
Okay. And there's no Canadian celebrities or
I
anything
mean,
like that,
maybe. I don't know.
but they're not as like big.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Okay.
it was a weird app. It wasn't successful for me, but I actually didn't, um, uh, yeah. Hinge was better.
So that's where you found your
No,
person. No.
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
It was a more organic
Yeah.
thing.
Yep.
You went out to the local bar, coffee shop.
I
Bookstore.
I started dating the guy that I dated when I was 17.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like somebody from high school?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So this was like a high school sweetheart type of thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So, and had you been in contact recently or like,
No.
no?
No, it was very strange. He messaged me on Yom Kippur.
Oh,
And then like we hadn't talked, and I don't want to date myself,
right.
but you know, it was a number of years.
But you're both
Decades.
Jewish?
Sorry?
Is this another? So, it messaged you on Yom Kippur. Is this another Jewish folk?
Yeah.
Ah, interesting. Did you go to a Jewish high school?
I
If
didn't.
there is
No,
such
we
a
didn't
thing?
actually go to high school together. I went
Oh,
to an all
okay.
girls school, so
I see.
yeah.
But it was somebody you happen to know back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 iron.
Okay.
Yeah, we dated. We dated for like a year.
And then, so you dated, and then what? You just moved on with your life to other things? Weren't interested for back then? Lost interest?
Yeah, he broke up with me.
And now he's interested again.
Yeah.
Turns
Okay.
out he was wrong.
Yeah, I don't know.
Rekindled an old flame. So, is this? How do you
Okay,
feel?
so you were 17, so this was a good 10 years ago, I'm gonna guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah, because
y'all
I'm
are back to,
27.
Huh.
now y'all are I guess that's kind of like a rom-com.
I don't want to date myself,
It
but it's
is.
much more than 10 years.
Okay,
It's 15
12
years.
years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's anyway, I don't know. We'll see.
So it's it's a wait and see situation.
I mean, isn't life a wait and see kind of situation?
Yes. So how long
True.
have you?
Very true.
But how long have you been talking to each
Since
other?
Yom Kippur.
Okay. And for the universal audience, that is
2 months.
that's been 2 months. Okay.
How is he different now?
Yeah.
Well, he's
Yeah.
older.
He is older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told 2 people today that I was dating my 17-year-old boyfriend, and they thought I was dating a 17-year-old.
Oh.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Which is alarming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. How is he different now? He's a lot the same. He's more mature.
Now, is that a good thing that he's the same in general? Did you like that person back then and
Yeah.
more of
Yeah,
the
I think
okay.
I think more than him being a different person, I'm a different person. I was when I was 17, I struggled a lot with like low confidence and lack of self-confidence or whatever, and I feel like I'm a changed person.
Okay.
Yeah. He probably was right to break up with me then.
Interesting.
Yeah.
No. Now, why do you say he was right to break up with you?
Yeah, I
'Cause
was
you
probably
were
an awful person. I don't know. I was probably like, I was a mess. I was
It's-
drinking. I was a mess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
This
Yeah,
is
see,
it
I
became.
just want
I
to
don't
say
know that I should have said any of this.
I waited till I turned 21 to start drinking, and that
Did you?
yes, yeah. I always followed the laws, but
gotta
17 and
follow the law.
drinking, I'm starting to feel bad for young teenage Robin Gross. Sounds like were you neurotic and very insecure?
Um, I was never on meth.
Yeah, when did you hear her say
No, I
that?
wasn't saying like no speed or anything like that. But I remember when I was a teenager, like around that age, I had no self-esteem, and I
Yeah,
loved
exactly.
medicating myself with various
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
I was too afraid of drugs back then. I was
I
afraid of
wasn't on
weed.
meth. No.
On
Drinking. I was drinking Ritalin.
Manischewitz, bottles of
No,
Manischewitz,
I don't
just
think Manischewitz.
all over the place.
Why you think? Because she's Jewish.
God, this is why I don't stream. I'm regretting everything already.
What you
I always
feel
do a
like
stream
you've-
and then I'm like, why did I say all that? This is what I'm
Oh no,
feeling
see,
already.
I think me and Hostbusters, every time we stream, we admit something extremely embarrassing that most people wouldn't
You
mention.
delete
But
the streams after or what?
well, no, we
no,
just
you just kind of live with it. You're like, all right, there's
you
sock
think about
accounts named after something you did.
Oh,
You know,
God.
it's gonna happen. You know.
Yeah, there's some. Wait, are there Russell sock accounts, or are you talking about
I had
HB
a
sock
couple,
accounts?
but I liked
You
them,
do?
so it
Yeah.
wasn't really. There was masturbating walrus, which I really
What?
liked.
Yeah.
Wow.
It goes back to a year or so ago. Rest in peace, George Yorg. He was
No.
talking about
Oh.
footage of a walrus masturbating during a New Year's Eve celebration somewhere, and the way he said walrus, everyone thought he was saying Russ. So I became masturbating walrus,
Wow.
and that was a
Is it-
fond memory of George.
Yeah. So we just confirmed that he is. We have.
I think so, man. I really, unfortunately, I think he finally did it.
What about? Oh, he offed himself.
No, he drank to where his liver or something
Oh.
completely shut down.
Wow. What about Pete Art? Have we heard from him? And
No, see, I don't know what's happened with him. Although someone said they saw him in a Discord or something, but I'm thinking
Okay.
that might have been months ago that I heard that. So I really couldn't tell you.
Okay. I know Greggy is still around, but he's actually a Canadian, like Robin. I don't know where he lives. Robin, have you ever met Greggy online?
No.
Okay. You don't know the Gregster?
No.
Man alive, this is Greggy. Yeah, he was an interesting character. You know, in
I don't
fact,
know why when you say his name, I picture Fitness Frank. Do you know Fitness Frank?
Fitness Frank.
Yeah, he came back recently. He was on Poons a couple days ago.
No, I didn't
Still
hear
as
about
buff
that.
as ever. Fitness Frank.
What do you think
Fit-
I should do, 5 Iron? Should I make them work? How do you think, what's a good
Ah,
strategy for a date?
that's a good question. Well, is that so you dated this guy?
Yeah.
I assume think you had sex.
I don't know.
You don't know if you did.
It basically is saying yes, though, if you say you don't know. So let's say she didn't. She did not. It was
Okay.
just a very
All right. Well,
casual
then
date.
that kind of, there's no follow up then. If the answer is I don't know. I was going to ask if the performance has improved since the old times.
Oh, this. Oh, going
If
back to
he
the
has
high
gotten
school. Okay,
become a
well,
better.
okay. Well,
I was
that's
Look in the
interesting.
asking.
look in the back chat.
Oh, I lost my.
Oh, you're not supposed to
Oh,
read it.
don't read food. Food.
I mean, I blah blah blah. Okay.
It wasn't a comment
That
for
was
everyone.
actually something I wrote. It's like
I didn't say
2025.
nothing.
I hope to lose my virginity sometime in
Oh,
2025.
don't say.
So
All right.
everyone, keep your fingers crossed for me, please.
All
Okay,
right.
yeah, I lost my virginity to him.
This
And
48-year
it's
dry spell might be over with soon.
yeah, I
Yeah,
did. It's
all
funny.
right.
I don't know. It's really weird. It's a very strange situation.
Okay.
Hmm
So,
And he did to me too.
okay.
Yeah,
So that's you kind of
it's funny.
always remembered each other, I
I
guess.
I don't know.
So, has he improved since then? Become a better lover?
I don't know. I think I've said it too much already.
Oh, okay. I mean, these are the kinds of questions you ask when you're being a hard-hitting interviewer.
Yeah, when you're going on an internet show where everyone pretends to be someone.
This is busting right here.
Yeah, I mean, this is the interview hour. So the answer is no. The answer is no. But anyway, I'll ask this.
Yeah.
Are you happy to have this person back in your life?
Yes. I mean, we'll see what happens. I don't
Okay.
know.
You'll wait and see. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just early dating.
Now, is Canadian dating any different than American dating? Like
No, I don't know.
no. Okay. Like, I mean, in America, you do one thing and it leads to another.
What do you think
I don't
happens
know.
in Canada?
I don't know. Maybe in Canada you have to get a permit from
It's
the
slightly
government to
more
have sex.
expensive.
I don't know.
I think the Canadian dollar, because I've ordered, back when I was into it, I've ordered rare albums from Canada, and always wound up paying less than the Canadian dollar price for it. So
Okay.
I think it's probably more expensive to date in Canada.
Wait, are you when
So
you
that
say
means
I
you
don't think
better really like the person if you're going to plop down $300 a date to go out somewhere and eat.
so. Wait, let me ask you this.
yeah.
What if you were dating someone, what would you think if you found out that they were streaming on the internet?
I just hope they wouldn't talk about me in an unflattering way, or maybe just leave me out completely, which is easy to do.
It would be interesting to me. I would hope that I would want their content to be good, and I would want them to be
But that's because you're on the
interesting.
internet.
But I wouldn't, right. Well, you asked me.
Okay, but what
I mean,
about if you were someone who wasn't on the internet and had
if
no
I was a
opinion?
person who wasn't into the internet and I found out that they were a streamer, would I think it was like
5 iron, I
lame or
agree.
weird?
Oops, 5 iron. I fucked up.
Well, you haven't really, nothing really pinpoints anyone, so I wouldn't worry about that. But I wouldn't want my significant other to think that every time we had a fight or whatever, that I would just drag her for literally tens of people to listen to on a stream.
Tens of
And I would just be
people.
like, if you don't like me
right,
doing
nobody's
this,
gonna dig. Right. Can we
I-
delete this stream and you start again?
Oh, did we say too much?
I don't know. I'm regretting life now.
I mean, I can take out the regretful parts.
Take it
I
all
feel
out.
like you didn't say anything that was.
Yeah, I don't think you should worry. I honestly don't think you said anything too off the wall.
Okay. I think I should just never stream. I should just never come on thing because I just like I come on panel and just like blah, and I vomit up everything.
Somebody might threaten to break your arm if they get really mad at you too.
Oh my god.
Sam,
Are you gonna do that, Sam?
I never. Oh, by the
way, circular argument is you frame the person as being a bad guy from the start, so there's no way that anyone can win an argument.
I think I figured out something regarding Evil Abe, and he said on Shaw, Robin, that he loved this JK, and I just got an aha moment, I think, and I just posted a 2-minute kind of scoop, I think, if you guys are interested.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
so
hear it.
do you know, like,
you want to just tell us?
Yeah, well, I'm going to do that right now.
Oh,
breaking news, everybody.
Breaking news.
So,
do you have one of those sounds like dun 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 dun?
Oh,
dun,
that
dun.
would be good.
That was my audio, by the way. My audio.
Good.
Okay?
It's very good.
Okay, so
is this breaking news?
Sometimes
no, not really.
Things just get super cool on stream. They just happen. And the last 2 streams, I hope HB has been covering and Russell, that Evil Abe and JK, maybe you know them, maybe you don't, came on Shaw and said they love each other.
That's really sweet.
Okay.
Well, and then the next stream, a German lady came on and said they were trolling me. And then as part of this, there's this new girlfriend of Alex AOC, BO Alex, named Steffi, who I brought up, and she said she's going to sue me. And Evil Abe advised, well, she got money and she could at least get a subpoena to drag you to court. Then it might be dismissed. And he advised that I not have anything to do with Steffi. And Steffi's been popping up all over the place. So this is what I think may be a possibility. Russ, do you understand what I've said, Russell? Are you keeping up with the story?
I am, Sam, and I don't think that she would really have anything to say.
Here's a thought that came to me, and I just streamed it. It's a possibility. I think Steffi may be JK and Abe.
What?
Okay, did you get real stoned before you came up with this idea, Sam?
Yeah, of course. I've been stoned.
I don't think that's likely, Sam. I think they're all 3 separate people. I do not think that Steffi.
It makes sense. Think about it, Russell. Because this is what let me finish. This is what inspired this thought. All right. That somebody said the way Steffi talk, it's kind of like in little munched kind of bits, like maybe an Asian second language might say. I mean, and bits. And then it came to me. It could be who speaks like that. Well, a Korean second language lady. I think it fits. I think it makes sense because it's so mysterious, and it might explain why Alex has been gone for 5 days. That maybe Alex figured out he was being trolled by this lady, and that's why he's not appearing. So it kind of fits. Is it for sure? No, but it might be. And because there's been little hints, like JK has said things that don't quite figure. And man, I want to believe her so much. And Robin, Evil Abe has been my #1 streamer for years. So this is going to hurt my stream and really the way I feel toward people if I'm being trolled by Evil Abe. But JK, I think, made a couple of mistakes. She says she's a college professor, and she said she was associate professor, and then somewhere else she said she was assistant. And she said she had a house in the Hollywood Hills with a swimming pool, and she said the U.S. government paid for it. Well, my daddy was a professor, but even he, on the professor's salary, could not afford a house in the Hollywood Hills with a swimming pool. So that don't make sense to me. So I'm trying to, I got stoned. I've been stoned. Is that a bad thing? I mean, I didn't have any cough syrup at hand.
You. No, but you should have. Maybe you would have figured out
Yeah.
that your whole idea was not true. I don't know.
Sam,
we need to connect the dots, but go ahead, Russ.
Well, let me explain something to Sam. Someone could be pretending to be Stephanie and trolling
that
you.
could be true.
And that could possibly be one of them.
The thing that why it isn't, the thing that why it isn't,
Miss Lexi.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Prosecutor. Hi, Lexi.
Hi, Sam.
Are you going to say hello back? Why are you
I
so
said hi,
slow with
Sam.
that?
Hi, Lexi.
Yeah, but what took you so long?
Hi,
You're supposed to be
Robin.
smart.
I don't know. I was plugging in my earbuds. Sorry.
The thing
I was just
that
getting
everything together is that they have come in my stream, so they've involved me, and now I have 5 people I respect telling me that she's trolling me. I asked Richella, but I would ask you, Lexi, do you think that Evil Abe and JK are trolling me and us?
Okay. Well, first of all, I did have something I wanted to address right when I came up. And that is when Sam is referring to Steffi Ann speaking possibly in broken English or whatever. The account he's referring to is a parody account called Stuffy Ann. And while on Sam's stream last night, German lady was there and she was like, is, Steffi Asian because she's speaking in, this way. And neither one of them, these yahoos, could figure out that the account said Stuffy, Stuffy and Stuffy and.
Like
so he's speaking about a parody account.
But it makes
So
sense.
that point
No,
is
it came to me. It came to me.
But how can a parody account? How can a parody account factor into your
you think they're trolling
storyline?
me and us or not? Please, prosecute. What do you think?
I honestly have no idea. I missed
Well,
a
make
lot
an
of it.
opinion. Come on,
And
make an opinion.
My thing though is that I don't really get what the big deal is because they're not hurt. Like
It's a big deal. Yeah, it's a big deal.
But okay, if someone has an actual relationship outside of YouTube, whether they met or not or whatever, like if they fudge the truth on it or whatever.
But this is presented by them on air. They chose to come on Shaw. They involves themselves.
No, I get it.
They said it on Shaw. So it's not off. I mean, it involves off air, but they're the ones who brought it to me.
I agree with you. Okay, I agree with you. And I agree with your right to question it and all of that. I do. I'm not taking that away from you at all. I'm not even gonna, interrogate you on that.
You can interrogate me.
Well,
I got a lawyer, HB. Russell.
Really, I got one better than you.
To represent me. No offense.
Who's the lawyer?
Okay,
here?
so
you're half Jewish.
Oh, the Jewish part.
You make the
best. I thought you were against anti-Semitism, Sam.
No, that's a good thing. I think if you promote the people, that's a good thing. Like blacks are beautiful women, black women. It's just when you attack them. Some lawyer, my own lawyer doesn't get it.
Okay, zip it. Zip it. We're talking about this whole subject. The chat's given us like information. So, Sam likes to exclude the chat. Okay, so mood poisoning.
I don't like to exclude the chat. Right, HB?
Let's get down to the brass tacks here.
Yeah, let's just get down to it. I apologize. So, okay. So, mood poisoning, who I'm going to take as a credible source here. I have no reason to believe otherwise. Mood poisoning, you're saying that Abe did not have permission to make the relationship public. Is that
correct? I never said that. No, that's not correct.
Nobody ever said you did.
Okay, why are you bringing this up then?
Because because like I said, mood poisoning, who I consider a credible source here, is saying in chat that Abe didn't have permission to, make it public, and she didn't.
But he came up and he came up and it was.
It doesn't matter what he did or didn't do. I'm just saying I'm trying to make sure that I'm understanding this from mood poisoning.
That doesn't make sense. I like her, but if it makes sense, it doesn't make sense. So
Hold
move
on. Is anybody?
Come on.
Hold on. Is it me?
Yes.
Because if it is me, I need to know
that you're wrong.
I don't think I
wrong.
am though. I think you're high.
Okay, listen.
Okay.
It was on my, I was there. He came up. He wanted. Who would force somebody to come up? There's no causality.
Listen.
Right.
Okay. You are listening to respond, not listening to understand. Okay. So we're going to start over here. And what I'm gathering
that's
from
wrong.
the chat,
I am trying to don't kill the messenger.
You're doing it right now.
You're not
communicating
it correctly. Don't blame
You're
me.
killing the messenger.
No,
which is me.
You are. Prosecute. Okay, let's move on.
Okay, thank you. So basically, what I'm gathering is that it was a surprise that the relationship was made public.
I was surprised. Yeah. Correct.
I'm just going to say that I have seen some Abe streams and things like that it appears most haven't seen. And it was no surprise to me. And I don't think it was a surprise by like other people who just pay attention. But at the same time, having it confirmed, whether, it's a surprise. I get it. I can't blame her. I wish she wouldn't like leave YouTube over it or whatever, but I understand why she would. Because
are you to believe it? Do you believe they met?
They met?
Yeah, they claim to meet twice. Come on, Lexi. We don't know. I just want an opinion.
I'm rebalancing.
Like, what are you, diplomat at the UN?
Yes.
It's a small.
I don't know if they met or not. I don't know. I have no idea. There were some things that made me think. There were some things that were said that made me think no. And there were some things that made me think yes.
Very courageous of you to take such a strong opinion, by the way.
Well, but the thing is that I'm not going to speak.
Well, yeah, none of us know, but we're just giving like what we think.
Right. So
what do you think? Why are you so
Sam
wishy-washy?
Hill, I'm presenting both things that made me think they did it. And that they did, but I can't present those things because you keep interrupting me.
Yeah, he does. You do.
Well, it's
Sam,
a conversation.
Let's
it's not
be
a
honest.
monologue.
It's not. No, it's not a conversation.
As we both know,
Sam talks over.
A lawyer's attacking me.
No, it's Lexi starts talking and Sam talks over.
Give me
That's
your
what is happening.
Give me your stomach.
Come on, let's
eating a fucking Tums right now because of you. I'm just letting you know. If you hear me.
What about coming? What?
Maybe you need to go masturbate.
You don't want to give your opinion. That's your right.
You know what, Five? It's a typical man. He ain't letting me finish. It's like it just happens.
I'm going to mute
time,
myself.
Right?
Mute yourself.
I mean,
all right, Lexi.
Okay, so I don't even know. I don't really know what point to finish, what part, I don't know, but I do trust I do believe that Mood Poisoning here is a credible source. I feel like she would do whatever was right by JK or Abe or whatever. She's going to attempt to provide information to help calm the situation, but not give too much personal information. I think that's what I think. That's my take on what she would do. I know she cares a lot about JK. So,
I cared a lot about JK, and Abe is number one. So that's why it's hard for me. You know, Abe is number one. So, but what can I do? Do I go for? Do I ignore a truth because I like the guy?
What about Hostbusters? How many shows have you done with him?
What about me?
I fired him as a lawyer. I was going.
As a lawyer, but how about as a co-host?
He gave me his buttocks.
I gave you my
That's
buttocks.
An insider. It's an insider.
I didn't give you.
What part of you are Jewish?
Yeah, let's talk about this because I didn't give you my.
What part of you is Jewish?
Sam.
Well, you got to explain the joke. He knows what I'm talking about.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. The stomach. Okay. The stomach is stomach is Jewish. Is that what you're getting at?
Half Irish and half Jewish, and he said the Jewish part is his stomach, which I thought was funny.
Then how does that get to me giving you my buttocks?
Because the best lawyers, and this is a pro-Jewish thing, are so I want to get that side of you. And I'm Irish, but we're not as good lawyers.
I'm sorry.
Get it?
No, I don't get it.
I want you to be
Lexi,
smart
are you getting
in my
this?
defense. You're supposed to be my lawyer, right?
Yes.
So when he gave you his buttocks,
Well, don't you get it?
would
Buttocks
you
is a funny
describe
word.
the buttocks?
It's a joke. HB. It wasn't a good joke?
No, I don't understand the joke.
Let me explain the joke.
Okay. Go ahead and explain your joke. Obviously, it wasn't a good joke.
Why are you prejudging
Now we
it?
lost
Because
Robin.
when I explain it, you'll get it.
No, I'm sure.
Why did we lose? Oh, well, I'll go.
Robin was
if you want me to
so
go.
bored by your joke that she just left.
And
No,
Robin
that's
was
not
carried
why.
in the stream.
Okay, then I'll leave.
Yeah.
I'll leave and Robin can come back.
Stop,
Right, Lex?
stop.
You see the little move I made, Lex?
No.
You
Yes.
saw that.
So I do as a third mic as I
But I
stay
got the
quiet.
joke because
Stay quiet
Busters
as
was about analyzing jokes too.
Well, your conspiracy theory could be a Peepers episode, Sam, about Steffi really being Abe and JK.
Lexi, isn't that incredibly good because we're students of stream that we finally have a show or stream we can look forward to, Peepers, because that's next month. And that's, I don't watch really that many streams. Most go away, but we have a new one that with people we know and like, and Russell's right here and Shamrock, the two of them, a stream on what channel, Russell?
I think it's going to be part of the Busters family. It's going to be
Here.
yet another
Yeah.
Ropers. It's going to be another the Roper style spinoff.
So on what's his channel? What's it called?
HB Prime 200.
It's gonna. Okay.
You're,
my
you're
God.
definitely high. You definitely
He
smoked
is
some
so
good
I'm
shit,
definitely
right?
high. I agree
Yeah.
with that.
I haven't gotten
how-
stoned in a long time.
what
I'm
a-
really
Professor
jealous of what
Einstein
Sam has smoked.
Yeah.
I haven't been high for over 10 years or more.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, crazy.
Did it
huh?
hit you hard? Did it fuck with you?
I just don't really. It's just not my thing, really. I'm more of
Yeah.
a drinker.
I like to drink, Lexi,
Yeah.
but the
Okay.
drinking takes more of a toll on one. You know what I mean? So between the two,
It can, but also weed can get you thinking like some weird
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, like what
get
you've
well,
been
like
doing.
right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
maybe,
exactly.
Maybe I should compromise and get on cop syrup.
I don't think that's a
Yeah.
compromise. I think that's
Not a bad idea.
I mean, you could give it a try,
Legal
but
too.
it is legal. Unfortunately, it's not regulated at all, really.
The
That's a
stuff
good
I'm
thing for
into, Sam, the stuff I'm into, right on the bottle, it says that it's non-habit forming.
What
Cough
do you
medicine?
take? What do
It's
you
a
take?
specific kind of cough
ZQL. It's
Oh,
just
ZQL.
liquid Benadryl. I have really bad
Wow.
allergies and stuff, and it helps more than taking diphenhydramine or Benadryl tablets or
No, but
pills
you
or
gotta
whatever.
take the kind that
Well,
gets you off.
something
like
that
HB
usually
takes.
helps is like a daily tablet, like a Zyrtec, Claritin, Allegra, Zysol.
Uh-huh.
That would probably help you a lot more because the
Well, Allegro, I know
Benadryl
that.
only lasts about 4 hours maximum.
For allergies,
No,
you're
you're
talking?
telling
Yeah.
me.
Does it
Okay.
give you a buzz or make
I
you
feel
high?
like Russell is taking this recreationally.
No, he just said he has really bad allergies.
Oh,
You
it's
know
for
what's cool
allergies?
about it too? You don't get
taking it
taxed on
recre-
it because it's a medicine.
taking
Marijuana
it,
gets taxed. So HB got this
recreationally.
figured out.
Well, I
'Cause
don't know what
it-
to do with you
It helps
guys.
me relax. So I quit
How
smoking
come
pot.
Posty and I
I
are the
quit
sober
drinking.
ones over here?
I think Russell, I think HB, that would be the cheapest high.
What?
I think the cough medicine is cheaper than marijuana. And it
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
get taxed.
I mean, depends.
And
how many-
it's really the closest because every drugstore, you don't have to go to dispensary. So I think HB got it figured out.
Well, you know, like I don't know. I don't know if it's for everybody, and I don't endorse any drug use.
But it's good for you because you like it, man.
Listen,
and it's smart. It's kind of a smart addiction.
You tell people
See,
to do
what I
drugs.
do, Sam,
No, I'm serious.
what I do, Sam, is a bottle will last me 2 to 3 days. So I never
A
just
cough
slam
medicine?
a whole bottle. Yeah, I
A
never
cough-
just slam a whole bottle.
Look, I
just
wanted to. I committed because why not try it? But then
Hey, too
HB
much
said like I'd have to
Benadryl
take
is-
2 bottles.
I think too much Benadryl would just make you feel really miserable. So I never wanted to do.
Well, but I want the kind that HB got.
Well, that's got dimethyltretinoin or whatever in
So
it.
how do you buy that? Russell?
DXM.
What's it called at the?
You might have
pharmacy?
to. There's certain cough medicines here you have to show an ID and sign for.
Really?
Like, yeah. So it might be one of those. I'm not sure.
So they figured out that there's people like HB.
We got
He's
Donnie
not
in the
only
chat.
one.
He's probably like, oh, I come back and the first thing I hear is
that
fucking
Don
cough
Anus,
syrup.
the famous
Cough syrup.
Don Anus?
Don A, how you
Oh.
doing?
This is why
Oh,
this
boy.
movie Maniac is such a
Sorry,
piece
Don.
of shit. Like he puts Don
God.
Anus, who was never that
God.
good, but watchable. Like this movie Maniac. Like, do you know how? Why don't you call him? He calls himself the. Just the fact that he uses a the. Fuck you, man. Okay, call yourself a movie maniac dummy or something. But we're such a small world,
Okay.
and not only did he not consider me in the top. Sorry, sorry about that. I lost control.
Have you
Not
ever
enough cough syrup.
considered that the movie Maniac actually pulls the ultimate troll on a yearly basis by leaving you either off or at the very end of his best streamers?
But that's not a troll. That's a
Yeah, it is a troll. It's hilarious.
People know he does that. The cool
Well,
people know
Sam,
what
you're promoting him by bringing him up a
But-
lot.
You're the only one that doesn't get the troll, though. But you're saying
Maybe
it's a
I'm
troll,
trolling
so I'm
him.
confused.
Ah.
It's not a
No,
troll because it's
I
miserable.
don't
for both
care.
of us.
I'm just look. I don't care. But he's so pretentious, and I have a personal thing that people should know that this guy, the movie Maniac, used to DM me and say how groovy I was, and he got off, I think, on the fact that because we're so big. There's 2,000
sharing
people who might
DMs,
know
Sam?
us, and he talked to me like I was a movie star, and I was flattered. But
Well, you do have Hollywood looks, so I mean,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
so, but he started like, here's a banner you should use, and the guy was like too much, and but he said me and Matt Stearns at the time. I don't know if you remember. Matt was really good once upon a time, and everyone else was
God.
shit.
Oh,
But
God.
we were the,
No, stop. I
boy.
know where we're going, and I can't take this path. I can't walk down this path. There's not enough time. There's
okay.
not enough
I'll stop.
sanity.
I'm sorry. I got
It's
carried
okay.
away twice.
What is
Yeah,
it going
it's
to be?
okay.
The same.
Yes.
I'll mute
Yes.
myself.
And then I got this show with Rostov.
But
and
Russell
then
got. If I'm going to mute
Rostov-
myself, Russell got to
then-
step up.
fired me. And then I started my own show. And I had over 500 shows with Rev. And then I got porn bombed by the Raleigh
You know,
Jones.
Russell
who
don't like
said
me to tell
that maybe
stories
it
more
was
than
like it,
7
but we don't
times.
know.
either.
It could have been anybody. And then Rev, he turned on me and he started saying the N word. And then you see where we're at.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And that
you're
was a
right.
short
Yeah.
version.
Yeah,
That's the short
Yeah.
version. Wow.
but then I'll be quiet, but Russell's got to step forward. I mean,
Yeah.
you're
What do you
smart and
mean?
classy, but you're not exactly Miss Hardy Har. Sorry.
Well, no, Sam, I
Yeah.
haven't.
Lexi
I-
wouldn't really be considered a comic, would she?
Sam, you can't
I make
really
myself
accuse
laugh.
me.
That's all that matters.
You just made
Okay, well,
fun
make
of
some
you.
jokes to prove me wrong.
I
Let's
was
go.
just-
Let's
I-
rip, Lexi.
I was
Let's go.
laughing 2
Go,
seconds
go,
ago,
go.
But you know,
You want to start
You
it?
know,
Can I just say right now, Sam, you probably can't
Sorry.
remember the
Yeah,
last
baby.
time that I told you not to tell old stories because I quit doing that.
But
quit.
sometimes, seriously, people
I
want
won't
to
do
hear
it,
the
Russ.
story.
I won't stop.
And I'll say,
I won't
I,
stop.
Russell
did
don't
not.
want.
I
Don't want to
have
hear the
not
story.
said anything about you telling old stories in probably a couple years now. I can't
I'll,
remember the last one.
Is that the real Don Anus?
That's the real Don
Get on
A.
air here. I
Don
made my
Anus.
first Lexi, my first. It's so important.
What's up, Don
Appearance
A?
on the Don Anus show, I think.
I'm well aware. I'm well
You
aware.
gotta, if you say Don A, it's fine. But if you say Don Anus, you got to credit me because I
Now-
put in
Credit
this.
Sam Hill.
Given that you're
Don
such a
Anus.
butt guy, I mean, is that a compliment to call him Don
Ooh.
Anus?
Sam
No,
Anaholic.
it's making fun of him. That's the
Oh.
point. Don't you get it?
No, but you have a real anus fixation, right? You like to-
No, it's just funny. You know, the butt's kind of funny and it can be neutral, but it's also can be like reality. Like I think this Alex AOC sticks his finger up his anus, his soapy passage to make it clean for the openness to Poon Handler. I think, in my opinion.
You think Poon is getting in there? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I think he's the top.
I think they meet up.
He finally made it to the top.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Okay,
so
can
I get some credit for all
congratulations,
that,
Poon.
please?
You finally made it to the
The
top
what?
of Alex's buttocks.
I would like some credit for the entire Alex
new
butt stuff
New
because
stuff, Russell.
Russell
stuff,
gets
Russell.
credit. It was on Russell's stream. He was there. He participated. He allowed me to interrogate AOC on his butt activities, and there was
I
an
don't
entire
remember that happening, but I'm proud. Some breaking news happened on one of my
It was
screens.
like he had like the long. It was a really
me
long,
write that
fun
down.
stream, but for like 2 hours, I sat there and just interrogated him about his butt pillow and all the shit.
The guy is
butt
very
pillow?
anal. So I just made jokes about
Yes,
he's
he has
very
a butt pillow to lift his
who
What
butt
do you
up.
mean
so
by
his-
that?
Well, if Sam will stop talking about his history on YouTube, his glory days, his period of decadence.
Thank you for
see,
being so
see,
patient and
I
tolerant.
make
of
everybody
me.
laugh. Listen to that. He
You're
has
talking,
a pillow.
there's no laughs. No,
Yeah, we love Don A around here, right?
He's an okay
He has-
guy. Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
He's okay.
Did you just hear that? I smacked my countertop.
Well, it's interesting what happened as an entertainment as we are. So he got successful by being himself, and then he went vanity. He only
What are
surrounded
you
his
talking about?
Don Anus. He didn't get that you need all kinds of people, so he only liked people who kissed his buttocks. So when I came on, he didn't like people like me anymore. But you need. It's like what happened to May Noodles. Like she was intolerant and she only wanted an echo chamber, right? And that kills the show. But HB not only
she wished death
He
upon
doesn't do
Sam. I do remember
well, that's
that.
May Noodles.
Wait,
did.
who to
You talking about
okay.
May Noodles?
Yeah.
She
I tried
actually
to
not
break
only-
it. No, I didn't try to break your arm. I said I wanted to, which I am
Right.
sorry about. Not always the
well,
nicest guy on earth, and I apologize. for
It
that,
makes
Sam.
him more interesting that he has this side of him that gets real angry, but then it usually goes
Well-
away. But he can be a real angry guy, and the more Russell is so smart,
What
but he's
the
very,
fuck kind
very
of strain are
complex.
you on? Is this a 5-hour energy strain?
Yeah, I want Sam. Can you mail me some of this stuff?
Russell's
I
one
think
of the
it's hilarious.
smartest guys around,
I will
I never
stream
knew
with you,
that.
and we can go back the past 6-7 years, just talking
Why
about
not?
old stuff.
Well, Jesus goes back
A
pretty far. I'll talk
retrospective.
about Jesus. But
A
Russell,
retrospective.
these guys, Lexi, look, both of these people, HB turned out to be a swinger. How fascinating. And Russell is one of the smartest people around, but you wouldn't think about it because he got that hillbilly
Because
persona.
I look
He's
kind of
really so
stupid.
smart.
Yeah, I get that.
Sam and his backhanded compliments. Oh, they're just
No, it's like
they
the
just melt
founding
my heart.
fathers. Who
I
knew
don't
you'd go
look
on the
like
show and
someone that would be smart. I can get
get
that.
the smartness of HB and
That doesn't piss
Russell.
me off, dude. I can understand.
So
Okay.
yeah. Sam, what
Sorry,
about
I'm stepping over the genius.
Don A is saying that
Sorry, Russ.
he tried to
It's okay to laugh, Russell.
I missed the joke. Was there a joke?
That's
in there?
constipated, dude. You gotta laugh a little bit, Russ.
I really
Russell is a
enjoy
good
the
guy.
awkward. I like the awkward silences. Like if everyone else gets
You're
quiet on a
really
stream,
overjoyed. Then.
I
You must be so
join
happy.
in. I think it's funny just to be silent because I always tell you not to
I
leave
wish
dead
it'd
air.
be more funny.
But I like dead air.
No, I don't like dead air.
The
In
ironic
chat,
dead air.
what HB?
No. Well, Donnie says you talk shit about him when he
Yeah.
turns his back. And what is
Turned
it
his
that you
anus.
Well, that's
seem
the
to
thing.
can
I've always
emphasize?
gotten along with
Now I'm
Mr.
going
A.
the
I like
anus
Don
themes.
A. I'm sorry if you
He's
and Sam
fine. I
have
kind of like
problems,
him.
but
Yeah, I kind of
I
like him.
do like Don A. I've always he and Frank
Me too.
and you and Hostbusters were some of the first people I met.
Did HB? Did you go on Don
YouTube.
Ana's show?
Now, yes, I did. And I
Yeah,
just
thank you. I didn't know.
wait,
that.
did I ever go on Donnie's show?
Yeah,
Yeah. You never tuned in?
you weren't very memorable.
Well, aren't you going to ask
Oh,
me if
well.
I
Got
ever
better.
went on it?
Sorry,
But
I don't
Lexi,
remember.
have you ever been on Donnie's show?
I have not. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you, Hostbusters.
He liked me at first, and then I got adversarial. See, I was talking about tolerance
Too
at
bad.
first. Oh, everybody! I want to listen to everybody, but that's not true for some people, and that wasn't true for Don Anus. So then, when the beginning, it was cool. The first time was defending Wazzy Doggy was accused of being a pedo on Sands. So
my
one of the
God.
RDA people came to me and said, "Can you write a defense?"
Hey
Because he's
Sam,
not.
does that mean that Cizon Z was the first person to make baseless pedo accusations against streamers he didn't like?
Hmm.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
what
he
it
might,
is.
he might. That is
Sure.
something that everyone does now.
I'm
So
there,
it all
sure.
goes back to Cizon Z.
I bet Lexi do that. Is that what you're saying? Everybody, she's part of everybody.
What, Lexi
How dare you,
accuses
Russell?
people of being pedophiles? Is that what you're trying to say?
Can
I
we
never
get
do
away
that.
Is
from
that the accusation
I
you're
don't think
trying
I
to
said anything
I don't think we should
remotely
talk.
like that.
Well,
I
you
Can
did
we
brought
not
it
not
up.
talk about pedos?
No,
You
I
know,
have called
Miss
some people
Lexi
predators.
owned my Miss Lexi owned my channel and told me what to do, and I enjoyed it.
What do you mean,
Oh, I did
Russell? Was she
not,
like a
Miss
Then
managing mod or
then she
something?
had some personal stuff she had to take care of, and without her
Got a life.
direction,
Yeah, it's called
my
a life.
stream, yeah, she had like a life and stuff,
She does
and
have a life. Better
my
than us, probably.
stream just got terrible without
That
her
might not be too hard for
her
two.
guidance.
Oh my God.
did you
Oh,
say
shut up.
I started talking
Russell.
about guitar strings and stuff. I didn't realize how bad it was, but now I do.
No.
Now I'm like, yeah, that shit was
Oh,
fucking
stop it.
horrible, and I
We had
accept
fun on
that.
your
So,
channel.
we did. I wish
On
I could
There
Russell's
were
have.
some
channel?
great streams on Russell's channel.
I
Yeah.
went on.
Oh.
It was great. I didn't go. I went on a few times. It was fun every time I
What?
went on your Russell's show.
Did you delete them? Did you get rid of the streams, Russell?
He cares.
Yeah,
So much.
I just had this moment where I just thought everything I did sucked, and I never wanted to stream.
Whoa. But
Oh.
here's why he's dysfunctional, Lexi.
Is it because of
Because
people
you
like
want to
Sam?
match it to reality. He was really appreciated. So his sense of reality, he thinks he really sucked, but he did
True.
not. And he did a stream for me on my channel, and people liked it. So his problem is it's not cognitively correct, because he thinks it sucked, but the cognitive evidence is what other people think. And I heard
True.
nothing but good things about his shows.
You know, Russ, a lot of people
right.
may not have like typed in your chat like all the time, but I know that a lot of people listened in to you. More than, I don't know, YouTube numbers aren't always correct, but I
He
know that
did
people
good.
listened. They
No, he
enjoyed
did good
listening.
in this little world. He got
They
numbers.
enjoyed
just,
like listening.
Yeah.
to you.
I lost my confidence in doing it.
Why?
Oh, geez, man. I don't know if I can go into all this stuff, but let's just say that
Well, you have a show coming up, so you want to deal with all
I'm
those
sure
issues.
none of it had to do with
Yeah.
Sam Hill.
there was,
very-
there was a
Where
time
you do
there
peepers,
was a
you know,
time where I was convinced that I was not doing as good of a job as I could have at streaming.
And what convinced you of that? What was the reason that you
I
felt
really
that
don't
way?
want to get into that. But
Okay.
it was,
But this is why you should.
It seems
because,
like
no, let me give him the
you're
ad.
going to give the psychiatrist's point of view.
all right, Sam, I'm ready for it.
Some lawyer again.
Okay.
Because you're going to get in here again and with peepers, but this time it not only affects you, and you can be very selfish. It involves Shamrock, one of the most decent, and I think I'm telling the truth because you've heard other people. So the two of you together have the best possibility of any show I've heard.
That's what I
Right,
think,
Lexi?
Sam.
The two of
I
them
agree
together.
with you.
Yeah.
So I want stuff to watch. I don't watch much TV, and I like this can be captivating. Like what's going on in my stream really is Evil Abe. Somebody honestly says they love another person.
Yeah, I didn't really understand that whole Evil Abe thing. Like when she said she was taken, was she talking about Evil Abe?
Yes.
Okay.
They love each other. And then I said, okay, that's what a wonderful thing to happen, because most of this stuff. What was that?
Oh, I just feel like she's not that committed. Like,
no, I mean the shrug thing. You lifted your shoulders.
Well, she was
stretch.
like, she was getting a little hot and heavy and dirty on that stream. I mean,
no, they were in love. They were in love. Is that what you mean?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know is the very like
what I'm saying
yesterday
is like,
German lady came on and said they were trolling.
Okay, listen, this is what's really going on here. I'm going to tell you what is behind this Sam Hill situation.
Okay.
Is that
Thank you.
He is riding this wave of content that people are interested in, right? And so he put up this short little thing calling out JK and Abe because he wants to fish them out in order to go live and have more people talk about it, right? And that's not happening because JK has left YouTube and Abe has put up a community post that he's, whatever, not gonna be wrong or something. So Sam is struggling now because he was riding this fucking wave. And you know how he gets, he flip-flops so that way he gets his content. We all know this,
Who are you talking about?
Okay,
who are you talking about?
Right, so, he was really about
not
JK.
Be me.
Now he's kind of against them, to play, because without
are
Rev
you a mod? Do you like being a mod?
No, it makes sense what you're saying.
He has to play good and good cop, bad cop by himself. So that's why we see this so much, because when he had Rev all the time, they would play good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, we actually did
with each other.
It did.
So
You're
Sam
right. I knew that was part of it. Yeah, we both.
Yeah,
it wasn't a conscious thing, but it was that deal. Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. It was beautiful. Beautiful in a
is amazing when
homosexual.
So you're very content focused, not really like human focused, and
because
that's
what here to freak out. He's kind of bored. May.
Wait, are you bringing AOC into it? I'm trying to.
Well, Lexi interviewed AOC, right?
So we're talking about AOC, right, Lex?
You talked about.
Who are we talking about?
Lexi interrogated AOC about his asshole or something like that.
Yes.
Okay.
About his fixation on asses or his own ass.
I know, but
really
why are you? Well, how does this guy connect, Alex? I thought we were talking about.
Let's get down to it.
Because I just said that without him around, you're, he's not here to freak out, and that kind of takes away.
Are you talking about me? No, none of it is correct. I'm just following that wave. I thought you'd be smart enough to get that. No, it's not calc. I'm just going with it. And I'm usually part of it because I'm an interesting person and I'm curious. So somehow, like they trust me. That's why. But were they trolling?
Who trusts you really?
Well, I thought they trusted me.
Good question. Who trusts Sam? No, we're just kidding, Sam. We love you.
I think I trust Lexi. Ask her.
Yeah.
Now, yeah. When you say
I trust HB, no, because he's under the influence.
Oh, okay. All right. I see what. Yeah, of course. It always comes back to that. But
He told me once HB's too hopped up to trust. It's like, that's not cool.
It's because of he gave up my nickname.
You're right.
That's
I
really one
did
of the
do that.
Oh, God.
That's a big no. You don't get it. That might actually get
give up a guy's nickname. You know what?
You don't get it. It's
you know what people
unusual
can
nickname.
do with that information?
I don't see how that's a magic bullet to find Sam.
Did you know that I've heard Sam
it's not possible, huh? You don't think people can obsess on whether or not I farted when it was a chair for hours and hours? People would say, "Oh, they're disgusting," but oh no, nobody would try to track down and try to dox me. Huh?
Well, Sam, if I were you, I would keep talking about it, so it makes them keep being interested in it, so they'll keep tracking you down. That's what I would do. I think that's the way to go.
Lexi and Russell, HB, I do have over 400 people who were so after me, they got banned.
From what?
400.
Good Lord.
What are you talking about?
You scroll it all the way down, and then it's like more, or search for more. Another 300. After you. That's absurd that 400 people would not like me.
Yeah,
are you talking about the people that you blocked in your own channel?
Well, other people blocked, right? Mods, mainly, and me sometimes. Yeah,
mostly you, which is fine.
A lot. I don't know mostly. What?
Okay, but look at this.
If my nickname was Buddy or Junior, if people are like, his nickname is Buddy, that gives people a lot more chance of tracking me down in real life and attempting to murder me or something like that.
Yeah, Russell, you just don't get it. You just don't understand.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I have another off-the-subject thought about this.
You mean every thought you've had so far?
Poon Handler, I go after him, and he was saying that, well, no one can prove, Sam, that you're not a rapist. And I'm going, what a weird, who would, that is such a foul act. And yet, he's the same guy, Lexi, correct me, that I'll change it up for your channel, grape. That's 2 times. And 2 times he wished this. And then he played this. On you? He wished it on JK. And then he plays this song with grape on the push, just so bad. So what is he's insane? 3 times, 3 times having this word.
What is this rape song?
Yeah, what's the song?
You haven't heard it?
No.
Just sing it.
Have you heard it, Russell?
Sing it for us.
Is it that one? Hey, let's rape. Let's rape. Okay, I do know
that's
it,
kind
sort
of the song. No, but do it a little bit more accurate, Russell.
You're in big trouble.
It was more like good.
Well, Jimmy raped corn, and I don't care. Jimmy raped corn, and I don't care. Was it that
Jimmy raped corn? No raping him. I guess it's like a real rape, but it's illegal. I mean, see the word. Corn don't. When you cut it, you don't rape it. Okay. Why am I talking? See, he got me talking about the word.
I don't do anything like that, Sam. That is very true.
Yeah. Poon is so weird talking about the word, and now I'm talking about the word, but you get the idea, Lexi. It's
Sam
just
Hill, I heard that earlier today that you said the N word and the F word.
I did it for artistic purposes. I really did.
What entails it being artistic?
I wanted to see what it felt like when one restricted one's social appropriateness. I don't like to do it, so it's an experiment.
Explain that.
It really was. Well, because I'm not allowed to say the word. It's like my own conscience. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, I'm on a different channel where the word is said a lot.
What channel were you on?
Lex, I get all over the town. Where was
you get around?
I'm so popular. Hey, everywhere I go, people say, "Are you that Sam Hill?"
Well, Sam, do you know that the word niggardly? You can say the word niggardly because it means someone that's stingy.
Yeah, we get what you mean. No, don't work. Don't go cheap. We know what you're using.
What
really.
you said?
But that's not a racist
back
word.
Doing it
door.
for artistic reasons, just like you.
I'm not even doing it for artistic
But why
reasons.
did you think he
okay.
did it for artistic reasons? Russell does it for artistic reasons?
Yeah, of course. Oh no, he said he doesn't. He said.
And if you say the word vinegar real slow, it sounds racist.
Thank you for giving us that tip on how to say racist words. Only at HB. Only what is this on? Busters? Rusters?
This is on HB. I don't know actually. I guess this makes it Busters because it's the three of us.
Get rid of. I would say Lexi.
And
Rusters
then Lexi
is a terrible name.
Co-host. What?
Rusters. First of all, it's a cheap knockoff of Busters, but it don't work because the brain don't like the sound of it.
That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be
what bad.
Like if Hostbusters if Hostbusters is Kraft macaroni, Rusters is Great Value.
Rusters is like the Beatles.
That's what it is.
It's a prime 200. It's the best because I'm
so if Busters is the Beatles, Rusters is Jerry and the Pacemakers or the Dave Clark Five.
No, because Jerry and the Pacemakers are pretty good. I don't know.
Rusters
what band would it be like?
Yeah, Rusters is a pretty good show.
It's no Beatles.
Have you heard the first episode?
What band would it be, Russell? If it's really bad, what's a really bad band?
The Shags.
The Shags?
Yeah, everyone look up the Shags and listen to them if you want.
Is that like shagging in England means a certain thing?
No, I think it was more to do with like having shaggy long hair, a 60s thing.
Oh, because if you like a girl, you might end up shagging her.
But before Austin Powers, we really didn't know what that word meant here.
Well, are you sure that that's really what the band, the Shags?
They called the Shags.
That would be
there
brilliant.
Were three sisters. It was two guitars and drums, and they had an album called Philosophy of the World, which a lot of people, they actually really like it, but they're considered one of the worst bands ever, but in a friendly, endearing sort of way.
You're really a savant.
We did kind of
ability of your musical knowledge. It's beyond average. It's brilliant.
We did lose focus.
Too bad it's in a field nobody really gives a fuck about. But
it's hard when you really love something that no one gives a fuck about.
Right.
That does suck.
A few people.
And looking at it that way, it's very true. Very true.
He's a savant, but it's not like.
But I try not to overwhelm my friends with talks of guitars and music and stuff.
But we can definitely have it be a segment on the Peepers show. I don't know how that goes exactly. Or, we put it in a segment, Russell's music talk, guitar talk.
Wait, I don't think you're a peeper. What do you mean we?
Peepers.
It's Shamrock and Russell.
Well, I don't know. She said it was a threesome.
Uh-oh. This guy's
That's what she called it the other day.
You are a swinger.
Hey, I would like to bring, circle back around to what I was saying earlier. About regarding the
circle
slurs
around the butt.
I heard that I heard that you said the N word and the
what Coon Handler circles around.
Are we sticking to the artistic expression?
Am I allowed to say butt fuck here?
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's.
I'm trying to establish talk. Is that
let's get to the question at hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why did you say the N-word? What was the situation? Go ahead, Lexi.
Yeah. I'm just wondering. So there's truth to this rumor that I heard. Is that what you're telling me?
I'd rather talk about.
I'd rather do a lot of things right now.
I'm trying to.
I'd rather be on
the boundary. Is butt fuck okay to say? Or is it like I shouldn't do it?
You know what? We can get to the anal relations as soon as we
have to
current subject at hand, sir.
Make it more extreme, or should we? Right? Because I think that word is shocking in a way. What do you guys think?
Butt fuck?
Yeah.
Not as
Okay, well,
shocking
I
as
think
the
that the
N-word.
N word is more shocking along with
Yeah.
the F. That's me, though.
No, I
We,
disagree.
you could think
Actually,
butt
I
fuck is
disagree
terrible. Oh, you do? You disagree
because
that the N?
because it
Really?
goes.
You
No,
Really?
think
So
butt
because
how
fuck
come?
is more?
I'll
So,
explain
so
it to you,
can
student.
someone put out the bat signal for Rev, please?
Because
So
it's
we can
more
discuss this
complex. Yeah, all right. One
N-word
little Rebus would be great.
situation.
He got me
You
in
know,
trouble
now that
again. I'm
Sam
getting
is
sued.
warming up to the N-word.
Russell, HB, you know I'm getting sued because of Rebus.
Yeah. What do you
How
mean?
many people are suing you, Sam, or threatening it?
You're getting
No,
sued.
I'll at the beginning of this, I said I think it's very possible that Steffi, because the person don't make sense. So little chopping bits like maybe a foreign language, and Abe, I got a lot of information. Like he's the one who told me I'm getting sued, so be careful, get rid of it. And all of these come together, and I think it's real, and it's kind of a cool concept.
Okay, well, Sam, I have a little
that
piece of
JK
information.
is Steffi. JK
Okay,
and
well,
A.
that's not the
Okay.
case.
Maybe.
However,
Oh, you don't believe it? Okay, well, that's what
I
I
don't
wanted
believe
to hear.
it.
Okay,
And I have
There
a
you go.
million reasons why that
a million.
Steffi
I
has
bet you
her
don't have.
own
I bet
It
you
individual.
was
don't
a
have
nice
100.
theory, but
You don't have a
I
million.
don't
You
know
don't have
about that.
100. If you had 10, so why do you talk like that?
Okay, well, would you like me to give you 10? I might be able to actually.
Okay, do it. Let's do it, Mr. Andy Kaufman.
One, I've heard her voice. It's not JK. Two, May put out some information about her, so we know that's not true.
Oh, wait. What did May say?
Steffi actually lives near me, has told me where she lives and all this, and I'm pretty well aware of it. So that couldn't be JK.
Why couldn't it be? Why couldn't it be JK?
Because Steffi lives near me.
But did you see? Was it on like a phone or something?
I'm not going to say all that because it puts out personal shit.
If it's true, what an intricate, complex, genius kind of troll. That would be capable.
See, the thing is, I'm going to say personal things, but there's four. Okay, you
What's
think
wrong
that
with?
JK,
I don't want personal things about
is going to sit there next to AOC and say shit like, "I have my Teddy. I'm growing out my 70s."
Wait. What happened with this?
Pizza. I will give you a reverse.
What's this about a Teddy?
Reverse happy ending.
I don't know this. What?
Okay, so I mean, so I'm actually at 10 by this point.
What is the Teddy thing?
Do you think JK would sit in the chat and say that stuff to AOC under an alt account? Do you think
JK would sit as an alt and say things to
AOC,
who?
Such as I have my Teddy on. I will give you a reverse happy ending. And these are quotes. I mean, would you like here? Let me pull up.
Does this prove that it's real?
Ending.
There is a Steffi or not a Steffi?
A sad ending.
You're the one that said
sad ending.
That could be a troll, right?
Stab your dick with a pencil.
You know.
Why did you pick your dick, HB? You could have said chest.
Well, it's a happy ending, isn't that where they?
But a happy ending is not having your dick stabbed.
No, it's a reverse happy ending.
You don't want that ending.
She wants to give him a bath with lots of suds and warm towels and coconut
You don't want
oil.
it in the middle. I'm sorry, what?
No, if you don't want to listen, that's on you, but I'm not going to repeat it when you're like,
okay, let's go. You know, one thing about, I like you, but you tend to whine. I bet your mom, nothing against your mom. I'm sure
as a therapist,
but I have a feeling she might whine like you.
But as a therapist, isn't one skill listening? I mean, I just thought.
Yeah. Oh, it's so hard. Maybe that's a good thing I didn't become a licensed.
Do you think that JK would say to AOC, I come from a family of strong men. I only level up. Brett is all of those things.
Right.
Brett is better than my family. I always go above my level.
It doesn't sound like real to me.
That sounds like some weird shit.
Yeah.
I only level up.
Like a troll.
That's like video game.
Or somebody whose English is a second language. Because the hardest thing per second is humor. Humor is very difficult.
Let's not,
So we could have a Korean
one person at a time
humor.
talk, please. Let's try and do that.
I'm shamed.
Would JK find a
You
fake
little
man to
son of a
say
bitch.
that it's her husband
Sorry.
and call people from YouTube and be upset that maybe they got
Beautiful
money
lives.
or maybe they were getting nudes? Would JK do that? That's my next question.
So what do you think about this, Lex?
I just pleaded my case to you. What do you think about my case, sir?
Why are you showing me attitude? Fuck,
Well, fuck.
Russell,
You tell me to give you these reasons. I
What's
give you the
wrong
reasons.
with you?
You talk over me. You don't listen to
Are
any of
you
them.
like
And then you
made
ask for my
butts now?
opinion.
Why are you losing your cool? Which is kind of
Because
cool.
One thing about Sam, he can't take a woman with attitude.
I love smart women.
He can't handle,
He knows I love
and by attitude, it means
Why are
being
you
assertive
pointing that out?
I'm not a
to any degree.
I'm not
Oh,
offended.
he doesn't
Have you
say
noticed
much.
that, Lexi? Have you noticed that Sam gets, if you would give any type of like, give him shit back.
Yeah, he says
If
ma'am.
you're a woman, he's like,
Right?
act,
He says, ma'am.
Like what?
ma'am.
He starts to call you ma'am. Like if you're a girl, when you give him like a dude or you know. Shamu, there was something going on over in the den, by the way. I just
That
heard.
was terrible.
But anyways, I guess Sam
HP.
just truly missed out on the big bunch of juicy gossip that I spewed out that maybe I shouldn't have. I
Spewed
don't
might be
know.
correct in
But
your
he
case.
missed it. I hope all of you, the
I
rest of you,
bet you do a lot of
because
spewing.
What is
Are
that?
you a
mean?
spewer?
What is it?
I was spewing. Too much spewing. I want some more
how does that
spew
even
from
relate to
HP. He's not spewing much. Why are
said
you
I
saying
was
there's not
spewing.
spewing? Sorry.
You're spewing a bunch of bullshit, man.
It's not
You're just
bullshit.
spitting out any word
It's
that
on
comes to mind.
Lexi.
Man.
Why don't you try to spew?
No, because
No. Why do I have to do all this?
I don't know what you mean
spewing?
by spewing, like just
you
vomiting
sit back there,
words and saying
knob
dumb
the
shit.
son of a bitch.
I could do
I
that
make a
too
fool out of
if I
myself.
want to.
Well, shit, do some spewing.
I could monopolize the conversation and just say dumb shit for the sake of it.
Well, okay, let's listen. Go.
Okay. Female buttocks. Let's talk about milk
Buttocks
play
are funny
for an hour.
because they can.
Let's
it's
talk
like
about
they're not really sexual if you say
what?
butt. Like buttocks are. It's like fuck. It's so many different things from such the innocent to the not innocent. It's
There's
like the
innocent
Carlin fuck.
buttocks.
Like Carlin, fuck is like the most horrible insult. Fuck you. Or it's the word of the creation of life. The
What the fuck are you talking about? Are you just talking to talk?
What? Oh, I like how you. What
He's
the
doing a
fuck? I
Carlin
like
bit.
it. Let's go. What the fuck?
Lexi, what's your favorite George Carlin bit?
I don't have one. I'm just going to be honest.
Oh,
What's
I
your
don't
favorite?
know much about
what about
comedy,
me?
comics,
I have one. I have one.
What about me? What about me? What a pick me?
Boxes within boxes, because that's a part of my life. I collect more and more and more. Probably stuff I won't ever touch in.
Of boxes?
Like books. Why am I?
Boxes on boxes on boxes?
You know the Carlin
Wait, what?
routine? That,
This is a Carlin routine.
that
You have these all printed out, so
you
can
collect
do them on
things,
stream.
right?
Yeah,
So you
that's
start with a
called
box.
stuff. That bit is called
Can you
stuff.
talk about it, Russ?
Ever
Can you talk
notice
about it?
how other people's
It's a
stuff is
brilliant bit.
shit and your shit is stuff? That one?
I hope not.
Move your shit
Don't
and
do that one.
so I can
We got
put
a
some
sample.
stuff.
The sample was enough. Oh, there's a phone.
You got to pick
I'll
up
be
your
right
wife.
back. Good
Sam,
thing
you ever?
that I shut up.
Okay. Yeah, go fucking pick up your.
What is he on?
Yeah,
What is he
Ambien and
on?
weed.
What is this?
Fucking some strain of crazy.
What
That
is
shit.
sounds like a good combination, though.
He shoved
What?
a nitrous oxide up his asshole or something.
Yeah, this is a
Oh,
new
boy.
Sam.
You know,
So-
it's only a
Okay, I
little
gotta
bit-
go. Sorry to
Oh,
interrupt,
okay.
but I hope
Oh,
I was
problem.
entertaining.
You
Yeah.
were.
Oh,
How
Sam,
was
you
my
gotta.
It was, Sam. You
We
did
gotta
a good
get back.
job.
You
Thank
did a good
That's
job.
not
Zero
fair.
to 100.
I mean,
It's
we
gotta be
did
a
a
touch
you
point.
did a job that's somewhere between 1 and
No.
10 on the scale of good.
Okay, so you're doing
let-
shtick.
Let me
We'll
ask
see
you a
in 15
question
minutes.
Higher than Movie Maniac.
before you go.
We'll go
remember
quick.
I was talking to you about your wife the other day? How did you feel
No.
about that conversation?
I don't remember it.
Oh, I was
Did that
okay.
happen?
no.
I was asking you questions about your wife.
Oh,
Oh,
on
that's
Sam's
fine.
stream.
Yeah,
But you
that's
didn't
fine then.
like, I
It
mean,
was
I
a
don't
good
know.
little back and forth.
Yeah, did you take offense to that?
No,
doesn't
not
seem
at
like
all.
Okay,
it.
good. Then I'll keep
We'll bring it
going
up.
on that path in the future.
You want? Let's. You have 1
All right.
minute.
No
Get on the
pressure,
path. 1 minute. Pressure. Go.
All right. So, I mean, what are we looking at? What color? So your wife's nipples. What color are they?
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh,
What
you
color
did
are they?
something with this. Motherfucking, that's like genius. Right, Lex? You get it? What
I'm
he's
gonna
doing?
guess. I'm gonna guess a dark
on mute.
brown, but I could be
Wow.
wrong.
Because I was doing that with butt fuck. So verbally, I was trying to extend it, and he just went
I
like
wrong?
sexually, pretty great. Really, HB, I got it.
What?
Brilliant. I got to go.
All right.
Lexi,
So
you
are
know I
you
dig
saying
you.
brown,
Russell, I
purple?
don't know. It changes.
Sam,
Gotta
you
go.
know I love going
Sam,
back and forth
take
with
it
you,
easy.
even if I
Thanks,
chew you
man.
out. I really do love it.
Now you have a beautiful chew. All
Oh,
right.
thank you.
A
Thank you.
what?
Thank you, Sam.
Peace. She, however she is, she's like really cool. Every part of her,
Shaw.
and she's like just a good person. So we need good people, right? I mean, we have Russell and you. So,
Oh, yeah. Will you come back in 15 minutes? Because I have a few more things to interrogate you about.
Yeah, we gotta. You didn't even answer my
blessings,
question yet, but you know,
Sloan.
Yeah.
we got to get
I have
down
to
to brass
interview
tacks.
you sometime in the future, Sam. But he's gone. It didn't seem like a good time to do a Rusters interview with him. He was
Right.
really stoned. I think maybe if he wasn't so stoned.
But you do have questions
Nothing
for him.
against getting stoned, but I think he might
I
feel like he's feeling persecuted already. So I
Oh,
wouldn't
no,
want the
I always do
interview
that to him. He's used
to
to it.
turn.
I bet you he could run like 50 fucking miles in his women's underoos right now without even getting out of breath.
He likes to wear those women's underwear, huh?
Yeah, Robin was amazing. It was fun listening to you guys, by the way.
Yeah, she was good. It's been a while since she was on stream, I think. She's doing the off-stream thing.
That was good to hear from her again.
Yeah, it'd been quite a while.
I feel like I'm decompressing now from Sam.
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, I
brings
feel
a
like almost
wild kinetic nerd. It's kind of like having Crispin Glover in the 80s on your show. If you were the talk show host and you had Crispin Glover on.
Was he really high energy, kind of a lot of
Yes.
shit going on?
Yes.
He was
Robin Williams type of shit.
Robin Williams did it in a friendly, outgoing way. Crispin Glover could be extremely antisocial and, aggressive in a unusual, funny way. Scary. Kind of like, is he really just fucking around or is he really that crazy? He was always good at doing that.
I will have to watch it. Wait, so on Letterman or where was this?
Yes. 1987, I think, David Letterman. Okay. And he's got a real long hair. It's a wig, and he's dressed in 70s clothes. And it's a wild fucking interview.
All right.
We ought to hey, do you want to play a clip of it to show people what we strive for in the future?
Yeah. So this is all right, Letterman. Oh, we're looking at Letterman and sorry, I spaced. What's the name of the actor you just mentioned?
Crispin Glover.
Crispin Glover. Okay, I got you. Okay. Now he's done multiple interviews, I guess. Is there a particular one that you would recommend, or just really any any interview.
He's wearing like a pale blue shirt and striped pants and platform shoes, and he's got long hair and glasses on, I believe. It's probably the biggest one that would come up. It's the most notorious appearance that he did on Letterman.
All right, let me this might be the one here. Let's try. Let's give it a chance. Give it a try and see if this is the one.
My next guest is a very talented young man. He probably best remembered as Michael J. Fox's father in a film called Back to the Future. He is now starring in a motion picture called River's Edge. Folks, please welcome Crispin Glover.
Yep, this is the one.
This is the one? All right.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
How are you doing?
Good. I'm really good.
Things going all right this summer?
I'm having a very good summer.
Yeah. Where do you live now? You live in Los Angeles?
Yes, that's right. In Los Angeles. I just bought a nice condominium.
Condominium? Where's it located?
It's located just over the hill in the valley, and I'm really happy about it.
Did you for a time you lived in Hollywood? You lived on Hollywood Boulevard?
In Hollywood Boulevard.
I just want to be clear real quick. Is he doing a character? Or is this just him?
He never said. It's that good of a troll.
Okay.
Hollywood Boulevard?
No.
Had an apartment overlooking Hollywood Boulevard? Had a big high building you lived in? Big tower on Hollywood?
No.
All right. Then we'll just drop that and go on to something else. All right. Do you do a lot of television shows?
Oh yes, now because I've been in movies that are big, and I'm a movie star, so I've been on talk shows on the Johnny Carson show, and now I'm here, and I've been all across the United States, and I feel really good about it. So.
Do you enjoy the experience?
Yes, I feel very good about them.
Wow.
I notice you have something there in the case.
I knew that this was going to happen, and can I tell you, because the press, they can do things, they can twist things around, and because you're talking, the press says things about you in the paper. This is a paper, the LA Weekly in Los Angeles, and they said about me a lot. It was at I went to a club, and they said that it was at a meeting, and it said Crispin Glover, who was in a frenzy, though his bark is actually worse than his ... You get the point. Mm-hmm. And
Paul, anything you'd like to add here?
And then another one, they said Crispin Glover.
Paul, is this the first time you've seen another guy drown? Is this the first time you've watched a guy die?
Is that you're talking about you or him?
Yeah, no, me.
This is the other thing. They said Crispin Glover was pinstripe and greased up for the occasion, impressing the girl things who are trying to get next to him. Guess some people are turned on by Brill cream.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
And then I don't have these.
You seem to be distraught.
They don't.
You seem to be distraught.
People try to make me sound a lot weird, and yeah. I'm strong. You know, I'm strong. I can arm wrestle. Do you want to arm wrestle?
No.
I've been taking.
Come on, he's got to be fucking with him, right? This has to be a bit, right?
No, I've taken part. These aren't mine. I can kick.
Okay. I'm gonna go check on the top 10.
There's all these urban legends surrounding.
We're running a little short of time tonight. I would have loved to chatted more with Crispin Glover, but I understand he had a cab to catch, and well, traffic this time of night here.
Is there more to this, or you were saying there's urban
Well,
legends
no,
about him?
there's a lot of urban legends surrounding this appearance, like he was on LSD or something like that. But I found out just on my own that a couple years after that, he was in a movie called Ruben and Ed. Crispin Glover was. And I think he was just doing his Ruben character for the hell of it. He was in character as the guy Ruben.
Okay.
But he likes all the mythology surrounding it. Crispin does, so he never corrects anyone when they say anything about it. Because it's still it's still a popular clip. And 1987 was what, like 38 years ago or 36 years ago or something like that. So
yeah, 37 years ago.
And doesn't that kind of remind you of Sam Hill a little bit when he's defending himself against the tabloid accusations and stuff? When we first started doing stuff with Sam Hill, he reminded me of Crispin Glover a lot sometimes. That is a compliment. It's not an insult at all.
Okay. And now, are you saying that it's like he's playing this character that's like Crispin Glover's character on the show, or that he's genuinely like that?
Sam says that he's not putting on a character and that he's himself, and like in a Crispin Glover kind of way, I'm just gonna accept that as truth. That is what is going on. And yeah, even in his Wikipedia article, Crispin Glover's, there's a whole little section about his late night appearance. That was July 28th of 1987 to promote River's Edge, which is a really good fucking movie if you haven't seen it. But that is, that's what they're saying, that he was in character, is Ruben Farr. And Glover has refused to go into details about the reasons for his behavior on the show, other than to mention he was flattered that fans are still speculating on the performance decades later. The character, so yeah, that's why he doesn't really talk about it or explain it, because he loves that people enjoyed it and speculate and think he's the craziest guy on earth and stuff like that.
Wow. So if we were to go back to watch the movie sometime, would the movie character in the movie remind you a lot of Sam Hill?
Maybe, but we don't know what Sam looks like. But maybe I'm sure. Like, because a lot of times Sam has that kind of like nervous energy, like a good Crispin Glover character. Like when he came up tonight, worried that he was being trolled by people pretending to be Steffi Ann or something like that.
Yeah, that was very odd.
I don't think he believed it. I think that he was just running with something kind of that someone else like gave him an idea about, and he ran with it. Because then it will help bring them on the panel, right, to debunk it. See what I mean?
Oh, so it was just a good excuse to be on the show?
I mean,
be the center of attention?
I mean, I'm not going to say he doesn't totally believe it, because, stranger things have happened. But I do think that he didn't really have any basis for it, except for the Stuffy Ann account sounding like it's Asian. And he made a video. Sam Hill, you big turd.
Typing like an Asian.
Okay.
I mean, have you guys ever seen this girl type in a chat? It's so fucking bad. I'm not kidding.
Let's see who's typing the chat, Sam or Steph?
Well, Steffi Ann.
Yeah. No. Wait,
I don't want to be mean to this girl. Fuck. Yeah. It's like, damn.
What is it, like all broken English? Weird?
Like, okay. Since I won't get interrupted, I'll read you a little bit of this shit.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay.
I read you the stuff about him being better than her family and all that. She writes, Brett, I'm taking a shower and putting on a teddy. Brett, crotchless panties. I will send you pics. Okay, this is just in like a chat. Like she's just saying this. Like nobody like
Oh, just to nobody? Just to who is she saying that to?
He's usually on the panel.
Oh.
It's funny as fuck though. Like I'm not thank you. I'm not trying to be mean. It's just like what the fuck? Like if it isn't a troll, it's even better, I guess. I don't know. And then she's like, hold on. Sorry, I don't want to say certain things.
We haven't thought of. I don't think this is really like evasive or anything like that, or invasive rather. But what if that Steffi Ann account is AOC?
It's not though. That's the thing.
Right.
It's a real person. It is.
Wait, is it Stuffy Ann or Steffi Ann?
Stuffy's the parody, but the real Steffi Ann.
We're talking about the real one.
I was in the chat and she said something about I don't know if it's really Steffi Ann or not, but they did mention something about how they always level up.
Yes, you were there.
And Brett,
you were there. Yes.
We all know him as Brett too. It's no doxing. That Brett was better than anyone in her family.
See?
What does that mean?
She also says, I love 70s Bush. I love Big Bush. I'm growing mine out. LOL.
Oh yeah. I fully support that stuff.
Good for her. You're a big fan.
Brett, you're not paying attention to me. He's like, I am so. No, you're not. Poopy anus.
Wait, so this
Brett,
is in
I would bring you breakfast in bed, and okay, hold on, because these are very short lines. Okay, Brett, I would bring you breakfast in bed, and give you the best wake up, not the big booty. He writes, sounds good, babe. The wake up call, then the breakfast in that order. I don't want to get a cramp. What the fuck? What a fucking douche. And then she writes, Brett, LOL, a reverse happy ending, but with my tongue, LOL. And he writes, LOL.
So these are like DMs? What is this?
No, this is in chat.
This is in public chat.
This is in Poon's chat. All of this is in Poon's chat, just while he has a panel of 5 people talking away. And like nobody is chatting in the chat because they're like, what the fuck? But it's so funny. And then he takes pictures he took screenshots of her sexting in the chat and sent them to May Noodles to throw it in her face that he has a 10. Okay.
Wow.
And she's like, I will wrap my legs around and kiss the back of your neck and grind my ass against you. But I still pull hair. I need tequila. Send tequila. Send cats. I have.
That is really good. That is really good right there.
I have a girlfriend for him. Do you guys love Sanford and Sons? I am a sun bum.
That is.
I snuggle, Alex. I pull hair.
God.
Okay, the sisters.
All I can say is I'm jealous she's not my girlfriend. And I'll leave it at that.
I mean, I wish I would take more. I guess it's just. Oh, wait. Oh, let me show you cute. Okay, this screenshot is her filling up the entire chat just by herself. Let me show you cute, Alex. You have not seen cute, Alex. Just saying. LOL. Hopping in the shower. Shower time. Hot sudsy time. Then snuggle time. Still wet from my shower. Snuggle wet in the sheets. Clean sheets. Brett.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going straight to motherfucking hell. But if I find it, like, I just find it amusing. I find it funny. I'm really not trying to be a bitch.
Yeah.
It's funny to me. I find these things funny. listen, Steffi Ann, you fucking keep at it, girl. I don't know. You just keep doing you. I don't care. You're not hurting anybody. I don't give a fuck. That's the important thing. Except for you're hurting him, and that's actually the important thing, really. But there we go.
Do you think she's a real person?
Yes, I do. 100%.
You do. Who talks like that? So is she like a first generation immigrant? What are we looking at?
I can't reveal things that I know. It's not.
Oh, so you know if she is or not. Okay. So you know,
yeah, sorry,
you know about her. Why do you know so much about her?
Well, unfortunately, she says it in chats, but I still think that's okay. And I tell her frequently to not do that. And I'm not going to, pass all that along. You know what I mean? It's not nice. She's not like hurting anybody. So what does it matter? Like, yeah. Okay. Mood poisoning. No, she's real. She is definitely a real person. She doesn't live that far from me.
But like, do you think she's in English as a wait, you know where she lives?
Yeah, I said, well, Sam was probably talking over me. So
yeah, he was talking over you, so I probably didn't hear any of it. But so you know where she lives because she said that in a chat too?
Well, because her and I discussed it. Like we had it, we discussed certain areas, Hey, Dawn Anus, it was great to see you. I hope you come back around.
Good to see you,
I bet when you come back in
Donnie.
next time, you'll see Sam Hill up here, and he'll be talking about coughs.
Mr. A, I would never call you that horrible nickname. Don A, take it easy. Yeah,
Sorry,
this is very interesting that that Steffi Ann has this really psychedelic stream of consciousness way of chatting.
Yeah.
It's humorous.
It is. It's
very
not,
entertaining.
Like, she's not offensive or like mean to,
No, it's not. It's not making fun of anyone or hurting anyone at all.
Like it's one of those things where like I've always wanted to do, like highlight comments, like on my community tab, but I knew I would piss people off if I did that. So I don't, but she would be a great person to highlight their comments because they're fucking funny.
Yeah, you should. I mean, I would like to hear more of her. Anytime you have more Steffi Ann. So she hangs out at Poon's? Is that where she hangs out?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Get her over here. We need her in the chat. If you can.
Does she ever panel up?
Oh, that would be great. That would be great. He was in Josh.
She has threatened to.
Well, Steffi Ann, if you're out there, and we would not do or say anything if you just want to express your unbridled love for AOC and your joy with everything and your interests and stuff like that, I'm sure HB would let you up no problem. And we would not ask any questions, personal life questions or anything like that.
I found some more. I found some more.
All right.
She writes,
Let's hear it.
Brett has no dysfunction. And then in capital letters, trust me, his dick is perfect. Oh my, I mean, I can't. I'm just like scrolling through, seeing like because some people are sending me some, It's just.
I feel like, but how do you know she's real? That's the part I'm not getting.
How do I know?
Yeah. You talk to her like voice chat?
No, I haven't. Mood Poisoning has spoken with her privately.
Oh, okay. I got you.
She's definitely a real person. Like,
all right.
Poon would even Poon. I mean, I don't know if you want to take his word for it, but he's also spoken to her privately.
Okay. Well, if Poon says so and Mood Poisoning says so, then
And
We'll
I
go with
say
that.
so.
And you say so, then it must be the truth. I'll
But
trust it. I
if
believe
Alex
it.
said so, we're not believing it.
No, that's true. Alex. Fucking Alex. He's a big he goes, I feel like when he was with May, he was already like predicting it would be done in a few months. I don't know if he was joking or not. He's like, I see this ending pretty soon. So I don't know if that's like, so wait, so he's actually with this girl, lady, woman?
Oh God, hold on. I just got sent one.
Oh,
that
you got
says,
some?
I'm getting a Brett tattoo on my heart. I never give up. I will stay till the end. And then they say, I love you in chat to each other. Take note. I am proving Sam Hill and all of you wrong. I'm making this relationship with Brett work. Boobs are genetics. I just got that one. Yeah. I'm asking my doctor about my puss. Does it look okay? Is it nice and pink? See, these are the chat heroes we need more of.
my
You know,
God.
like just
Yeah.
fucking chat it up, girl. You know, like
my
fucking
God.
get it.
Is
Not
it
the
nice?
pussy, is it pink? Oh no. Okay.
Wow.
So yeah, you guys get the idea, you know?
Yeah. That, wow,
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
great.
mood poisoning. Bless it. The shit is funny.
Yeah, we got to get her on air one of these days. If she's an on-air person, I don't wait. So
I
you're
don't
saying
think she's ever been on, but she has
Yeah.
threatened to smash Sam Hill. Okay.
Okay.
She was going to sue him, right?
Yeah, what's that about? So she's
Oh,
saying
he
she's
never finished that, did he? He never finished
No,
any of that.
he didn't get to
Okay.
it.
This is what happened. So,
Okay.
you know, AOC's been himself but worse than normal. And he's been attacking everybody, especially women, more than normal, and using the girl as his weapon. You know, I have a 10, I have a hottie, your wife's ugly, you can't, you know, okay, his normal shit, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So then it is, thank you, 5. Okay, I keep wondering if I just think it's much worse or whatever, but it is much worse. And it just got really out of hand and people were getting irritated. Well, the next thing you know, he's like, of course, he had to text Nikki screenshots of Rev's YouTube comments that were racist. So it's like,
Oh.
I mean, that's really fucking girly, right?
Yeah.
It's a bitch move.
Bitch
So then
move.
he like starts, I don't know, yelling at Rev, and he's on Sam's reading off some text between him and Nicole. And the next thing you know, some accounts in the chat were like, check backstage. Rev checks backstage, and he puts up a picture of apparently what is Steffi Ann, which she looks perfectly fine. However, it's, you know, it's not the picture she would pick for her avatar. Okay.
It's
You
an
know what I mean?
unflattering picture.
I don't think, I don't know. She looks very happy in the picture. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, so whatever's going on, it's like a happy moment, whatever.
Okay.
So, and then it's revealed that she's older than what he's been telling people. And then, you know, so Rev, of course, puts that up, and he's actually not too bad about it. He's just like, oh, fuck. Like, what am I going to do with this now? You know? And then we haven't really seen Alex since then. Okay. And then Steffi Ann was, you know, threatening to sue Sam because of the picture. But I don't think she was like serious. I thought she was just, you know, like just cussing him out. That's how I took it. But Sam, of course, is going to take it serious.
I can't believe he thinks she's actually going to sue him. Or is he amping it up for drama? Like, what's?
I mean, listen.
I would just go with it. If I was Sam, I would just let her do whatever she wanted to.
I don't know calling it a lol sue. I think it's funny. Like, he took the stream down, and she has come out and said that she's moving on from it or whatever. She's not gonna sue him. But you know, them two had a nice back and forth fight in chats there for a day or two, which was hilarious to watch between them two, because you know, Sam was like really on one, and she was going back at him. So it was perfect. And so that's what's happened. So I think that maybe one day AOC will stop using women as his, what's it called? Clout on YouTube. I know that won't happen, but you know, he should know by now that people have been pretty good to her considering, but while she sits in the chat, you know, as he's just hammering people and she's talking about her 70s Bush and her reverse, you know, happy ending and shit, it gets a little, you know, you kind of get a bad taste in your mouth, right? While he's like, fuck you, Brady Brown, you ugly bitch with 5 foreheads. Mike can't do anything. He has no fucking job, you know, just going to everyone. So, well, German lady, we were trying to do that, but all y'all made him call out if it was real or not last night in chat. And he still is, though, even though I told him in the stream. But I mean, he's so, you know, then of course she gets exposed, I guess, because of him, really. Because it's like, if you're going to use this person, well, what would he do to anybody else? What would he do? That's the thing. It's like, what would he do? And I don't know. I guess sometimes, I mean, I don't approve of it, but I do think sometimes, I guess you have to fight fire with fire. And sometimes people like him, that's the only choice you have. But it sucks when it's like an innocent person. But things seem to be moving forward. I mean,
good.
Yeah, the picture was a normal picture. I don't know. There wasn't any family members in it. There was no name. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I mean, what kind of lawsuit does he think that could be? I mean, there's no law broken here, right?
Right.
So why does he even think?
Well, because he's Sam. Okay.
Because he's Sam. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then Abe was like, you should be careful, blah, 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 blah. You could get sued, da, 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 da. But, you know, I personally think that could be maybe because he has some inside information, maybe. So, you know, yeah. Because I think that maybe sometimes people are really busy behind the scenes, flicking their beans, you know, having email sex, maybe, you know. I don't know how they get all these people's information or how these things happen. Thank God I've never experienced email sex. I have just got to experience the aftermath of it on YouTube, and I appreciate that. So thank you, Hosty, you know, for all of your, you know, adventures. I appreciate them. You know, I do. I appreciate all of them. So,
what, you've never been a part? That's what you call it, email sex?
Yeah, email sex. Yeah.
You've never taken part in such
no
things?
I am not a swinger, so
no, that's not your thing.
No,
you're just a regular.
I am just a regular
old Christian.
I don't
pilgrim.
I don't know about that. Yeah. I you know, I'm kind of a one guy kind of gal.
Well, that doesn't mean that you're like a regular person. Like, you could like still be up to some.
Well, I apologize for using the term swinger. I did that as an ode to Sam Hill. It was a joke. I don't mean it, by the way. But yeah. But no, I've not taken part in anything like that. I mean, I think I would die if someone ever approached me with anything like that. I would be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's just me, though. I don't care if other people do it. Y'all are adults. I don't give a fuck. My deal is, I'm just saying, when you're in it with so many people in a very short time, it's just not going to come out. You're never going to end up good.
I would assume that people were recording stuff to try to like play footage of me masturbating to some alleged woman on the internet or something like that, because I'm not going to name any names, but certain shit has happened before like that. So
yeah, really,
not an email sex person either. I would never want to do it.
I always wonder, well, not always wonder, but occasionally I do wonder how many people are doing it that we never know about, because there's got to be some people that actually do keep it together and not onto YouTube, right? Like Hosty. I mean, how many are there that we don't know about? Are there any?
What's your question?
I'm sorry, your face was great. Nothing.
Okay.
You can disregard.
Well, you know about me and German lady, right?
Oh,
she wants to know
I
why
just
you,
made it.
can you drop the link for her?
All
I got
right.
it.
Yeah.
I got it, Hosty.
All
You're
right,
good.
perfect.
Thank you.
I have to ask it again now. Okay. So
I think
are
she
there
knows.
any you know about Hosty?
German lady knows a lot about this stuff that's been going on, I think.
What, with me?
Yeah.
No,
about
the Abe and JK stuff. Well, she might know about your swinging too. We'll find out.
It could be biased though. Okay, so Hosty, are there any that we don't know about?
Nothing spicy, nothing particularly, I pitched I pitched an idea to German lady. She wasn't really into it.
Oh. See, look, I'm getting answers to questions I didn't even ask. This is what I love about men.
I told her to I forget what the scenario was, that she would be like a German, like a Nazi, and call me a kike or something. I don't remember what the scenario was. She would have to tell me.
Hosty, have you ever been to a swingers club?
No, I heard it. I was in AC one time and a guy told us about it, but I've never been to an actual place. That's more of that's a move that what's his name? That's something I picture. That guy, the sex guy?
Warmaxer?
Warmaxer, yeah. I feel like
I would not even have thought about it in this.
He's definitely he's been to hundreds of them, or been to 100 times at least.
Could you imagine?
I think he tried to stream from a couple of them, and they wouldn't let him, of course, because of the kind of place it was.
He did do that tour that one time. Were you there? He showed it. He did some of it too on Alex's stream, where he talked about it. He did a tour of it.
Yeah, but he couldn't actually go in, right? Or was he able to go in and film?
That one he
Welcome,
was.
German lady, everybody.
What
up? German lady.
Hello, is my audio on?
Yes.
Your audio is on.
For some reasons, my streamer is showing black. It's really. But anywho, hi everyone. Oh no, it's showing. Okay.
What up? What about you, German lady? Have you been to a swingers club?
You fucking gossiping bitches up here.
What?
Yeah. I cannot confirm or deny. No, no, not swingers, but I have been in kind of clubs when I was much younger, but not in swingers. No.
Did you ever?
I think, but there's a lot of documentaries late at night in German television where these old people, old chubby people sit with masks on, with these
with masks,
eyes wide shut kind of masks, and they sit naked on them. It's weird. It's weird.
Wait, you've been to?
No. But I've seen on television and shit.
Okay. Yeah, but you wish you were at those parties. Right?
I absolutely wish. Yeah, I absolutely wish.
Did you ever get? Do you ever? What's the? You never went to any wild parties? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, one of those parties where everyone puts their keys in a bowl, and whoever's keys you pick out, you sleep with that night.
Good question.
that's like small town shit. Like where I'm from, that's what like the what I almost said my town. Oops, the town royalty. That's what like they do. And they
I
act like
saw
you
it in
know
a
nobody.
movie called The Ice Storm years ago.
The Ice Storm.
I think that's what it was called. This is
Wait,
many
you knew
years
a place
ago.
that did that kind of shit, and you were there.
Lexi or me?
You're the one who brought
No,
it
I
up.
saw it in a movie. I think it was more popular in the 70s to do stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Because I've also
Free
heard of
love.
swinger parties from the. I actually had a boss tell me that she would go to parties that were for swingers, and there would just be a bowl of pills that you didn't know what they were, and you would just take them willy nilly.
Were they
Wow.
Quaalude?
They were probably a
Yeah.
mixture of all that kind of stuff, like all those barbiturates, like Reds, which was Seconal, and there's Tuinol, and fucking all this stuff. Back in the glory days of the 70s.
And you just had to
70s
take
Bush.
whatever.
70s Bush, yeah.
You're a big fan of 70s Bush.
I missed
I
all.
am.
Who has a 70s Bush? Who's the person with the 70s Bush?
We don't know if she has it. We have not confirmed it, obviously, but Steffi was talking about her love of 70s Bush.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. She might be a troll in a way. I have watched her. Way before. She came out of the blue, by the way. I don't know where she originates from, but all of a sudden she was in all these chats. And one day I was watching Mark Terry, and that Tyrant Bird was on panel, and Steffi Ann was lusting for him. It's not too long ago. It's like maybe 2 weeks or so before she
that kind of is a puzzle that kind of helps put together what I thought, like, but I wasn't sure just because of some of the people that she talked about.
Yeah, she
definitely came from somewhere before Mark's, though. She had to have. Well, I guess I don't go over there like I used to. I speak like I do.
I was peeking in because I think he put me in the title. So I was peeking in, and she was, and that bird guy was up on panel, and she was lusting all up in the chat. He's so hot. Oh, this and that. Like and shortly after she was with Alex. That's why she's kind of like a chat groupie. Like she's, I don't know, but I don't think he really cares. In my opinion, for what it looks like, he's collecting trophies. Like he's whenever he has a girlfriend, it has to be someone who's like noticeable in chats or a creator, and he will parade. Oh, look at my girlfriend! Look, like always when he argues with someone, look at my girlfriend. Look at you! Look at my girlfriend! Like it's like almost like a weapon and a trophy for him. It's not.
Yeah, he uses it as a weapon and a shield. Oh yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I didn't date him, but he did that same shit to me. Just not in the same kind of way, you know. But it's the same, you know what I mean? It's the same shit.
Wait, we're talking about AOC?
Yeah.
Now, how did you take offense to the way AOC talked?
In what way?
He's like, me and Lexi, we hang out. There's nothing sexual about it. Where you like, well, don't say that. Pretend there's a little something sexual.
No, honestly, I'm not like him, so I'm not gonna fucking lie and make shit up. No, that shit didn't really bother me. I think that was more just him being him and making a point to say it, so that way I wouldn't get mad or I wouldn't be like, or whatever. Because there was he didn't ever start that narrative at the time. It was other people. So then I think maybe he kind of became hyper sensitive to it and would make sure and point it out, even if it wasn't needed. Does that make sense? Like, you know what I mean? Like
because
he would kind of
people would because they would say it and then
it was only really one person, really.
Okay.
But yeah, really. I mean, it wasn't like everybody. But yeah, at the time, no, it didn't. That didn't really bother me. Whatever.
Okay. Because if I was you, I'd be like, hey, come on.
I mean, I can see why you would feel that way or whatever, but having the whole picture, I don't. Does that make sense? Like there were reasons. I think. I mean,
because of somebody who was in the chat earlier, maybe was like took offense or something.
Oh.
No, I'm saying that person you said.
Oh, I thought you meant in here. Yeah, there was somebody in here that had a real problem with it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Earlier. Yeah. Okay. I think I know. I won't say who it is.
It's not. Yeah, it's a big deal.
So German lady, are you a big fan of the 70s Bush?
No, not really.
I mean, I don't even know if you like women.
I'm very fortunate that I don't really not a really hairy person. So even under my what is it called, the underarms, underarms, I don't really grow that it's really I'm really fortunate in that department. Yeah.
Oh, you're a hair.
Even if I would there would be no bush. No. Oh,
you're saying even if you wanted to, you couldn't grow.
No, even if no, it's not my. No, on men neither. Like if a man has like too much hair, that's not appealing either. It has to be trimmed too, in a way.
What about no hair? Is that too bald?
I mean, I could say something. Okay, I mean we're under, we're between us here right now. Okay, if the dick is good, I don't mind if there's no hair around. Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, look, I mean a little hair. I mean a little hair should be on there on a man, honestly. But I don't know.
Yeah, I do get what you're saying. I
you
know,
agree,
now that you say that, I could see that now. Okay, yeah, because sometimes when you see, it's kind of all. It takes you back. You're like, huh? What? Like almost like something's wrong because you just. You know what I'm saying? Like you're like, huh?
Yeah,
what do you mean by that?
It looks too young. It can look too young or anything.
It just doesn't look right. Like just it looks weird.
I see what you're.
Well, see, with me, HB, I'm an older person, and when I was a little kid and first realized I liked women, all the magazines and stuff were very bushy, and so I always think of that as being extremely attractive because that was kind of like when I was like 6 or 7 and first saw a picture of a nude woman, it was like the tan lines and bush 70s look or early 80s look.
See, but the point you're making now reminds me when people are so outraged when when people get called groomers a lot. I see these YouTube videos where like these what is it called, these chat roulette kind of omegle or what is it called, like these when like sometimes there's like minors or who are like 14 and people do like what is it called, like pretend that they're getting a blowjob or get something like that, and no one is outraged. But in these drama communities, there was a guy who was on this monkey app. Is the new thing, I guess, this monkey app. So he was chatting with, I guess, a 15 or 16-year-old, and he was kind of he did not hit on that person, but he talked like sexual stuff. And in my opinion, okay, that's you probably should know better and not do it. But people were freaking out. Like it depends on which places you are. And my opinion is, when I heard Russell now, the kids know exactly what these kind of things are. Like let's not kid ourselves. When I was younger, and that was way before the internet, not way, but in the 90s, early 90s, when the internet started, we don't have internet like it is now, and we knew exactly with 12.
Yes, I knew all sorts of shit.
We knew everything. And these kids now with internet, they know, trust and believe. They are not ashamed if someone says blow job or if someone says hand job and stuff. They know exactly what it is, you know. But I get it, you know. You should know better. But I remember when I was a kid, adults did not care to talk how they talk in front of kids or not. Like times have changed, I guess. But there's a lot of you know, I think it's an American thing also. Like I don't ever remember that being in like that people are like freaking out in Germany to even talk to kids. Like not it's not in a sexual way. Like I have a feeling sometimes in America people would be scared to even if they walk the street and like a 15-year-old walks by and they don't know where they are. Like if they are in a strange city, they would probably be scared to ask a 15-year-old, "Oh, am I right here? Where is this place?" I feel like it's like the society is like afraid. Like it's all sexualized in a way.
No, I agree with what you're saying, and really the whole thing is that the crimes, if not more, were being committed back then, just because they weren't exposed. You know, now people have the outlets, the support, things like that. That they're exposing what happened, but things were still going on at the time, so we're really not any safer or any or not. You know what I mean? It's weird. I didn't grow up like that. I didn't grow up in fear every day. I'm very thankful of that. I've learned that on YouTube, like from all the people on YouTube, that I was very lucky. Like I had like no fear. I interacted with adults all the time. I was all over the place, and I didn't ever have any issues. I'm very thankful for that. But I forget that, all the people, not everybody had that same type of upbringing.
Yeah, you were lucky. Lucky you didn't.
Like my little town, like kids just fucking ran amok all the time, all over. And you just, you could go anywhere. You could go to people's houses. Like, I mean, it just was like whatever. That freedom.
Yeah, no cell phones, nothing. Well, I guess you had cell phones, but
no, not when I was a kid.
No,
you had to be really wealthy.
Oh, I see.
No, I'm old. That's why there wasn't.
Oh, okay.
No, I was like a teenager before, like most people had cell phones.
So you're about 58. No, I don't ask.
So yesterday, we're all under. Me and Lexi are under 40. Don't get it twisted.
I know.
Do not get it twisted. We are on the brink of being Generation X. Yeah.
I am a Gen Xer.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I was born in 1976, man. I'm fucking old.
I was just thinking about my 58-year-old friend on meth who wants me to, always talking
that
about
you were helping him do something a couple weeks ago, right?
He's always telling me every week some guy wants to see his dick. He's always telling me.
I thought you were protecting him against someone one night or something.
One guy was trying to steal his money. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, he has like $1,400 of his money, and he's like, this guy just keeps going around, and I'm like, he makes me.
Didn't he want you to fuck him up and get his money back?
Yeah.
Did you?
Sometimes I do get like a.
You want to do
most of the time I'm rational about it, but sometimes I'm like, you know what? I just want to fucking go up and like push my 2 fingers in his chest, in his breastbone, and tell him to pay up, and just like knock him off his bike and slash his tires, and just have a
I remember something about a bike too. There was something, but your buddy, if he gets $1,400, that's all going to drugs, right? He's gonna spend all of that.
He's just gonna spend it all on meth, and it's gonna I don't know. Maybe he'll buy like a shitty cheap car, like a
A guitar or something.
Or
like
a guitar, something to enrich his. I bought the guy he's like writing a book, and I bought him an electric dictionary or something. And then the battery died, and he asked me to buy him a battery. I'm like, dude, I fucking spent $50 on this dictionary. You want me to buy you like a $2 battery? Can't you get $2 together and buy a battery? What's wrong with
he can't hold on to any money, but he wants $1,400 back.
Yeah. I don't even know, like, I don't have proof that he even has this, that the guy even has his money. Like, I have no idea.
So you could wind up unintentionally robbing someone because he claims that he took money from him. Yeah, I'd stay out of that one.
Exactly. Man, yeah, I just need to, it'll be one day where I'm just in a mood.
Just
where
like
I'm
HB should have stayed off of Lemon's DMs. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, stay out of Libya. Avoid Libya.
Yeah.
Anonymous ex-pest.
You still have people like Jeno and Alex who are competing for the top spots between each other.
Yeah. All right, folks. I have to go. It was good talking to you.
Okay,
so right at 3.5 hours.
Thank you, Hosty. I had a lot of fun. Thanks for letting me out.
Lexi, German Lady, Hostbusters, chat.
Take care.
Everyone.
Good night. Bye, y'all.
Good night. Have an amazing day.
You too. And I like the haircut.
Thank you.
All right. Take it easy, everyone.
Right.
Have a good one, Hostbuster.
Take it easy.
They must catch a taxi cab. Dag them, why they leave me stuck in the late night alley? Callous, not so hot that everyone should be sweating, yet nobody's smiling. Plus cruiser pilot, staring, thinking what they look like wearing my gear. Aside when the yellow cab did. He sped up because dreads made him think I'd pick him. Now I gotta dodge thugs like I'm playing chicken. An Englishman, an Irishman, 5 or 10 Caucasians pass me in their taxi. Such luck, I'm gonna get booked for my apparel. As I seen the black gauge barrel, just then the fat cab came to my rescue. Damn, I'm glad black men drive them cabs too. It seems nowadays cab rides are rather pricey, especially when the driver goes for self. In spite of the directions that are given, they are driven to that treats them to a pricey fare. Exactly what happened to myself when I chose to call a taxi. They pulled up to the curb and I hopped into the backseat. Gave him the destination, said he'd never heard of the place, and I'd have to tell him as we went along and then placed it in drive. When I say make a left, he made a right. All right, I get it. You want to make some slight detour so you can be sure that you get yours. And when I turn my head, you up the bill a little more. I told the cabbie to stop. He didn't think I watched it. They reached into my pocket and they jetted like I was rocking. Ishmael, his taillight was broken as a token of appreciation. He started chasing what I smoked. What? You can't escape me. My head dropped dead deceased. Say your final summons if I catch you. Bet you regret you ever ditched me.